Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
seen my
Yes.
dog AM
Damn
up
it.
here, and I said,
What's going on?
Let me see. Anton said he got a quick 15 minutes, but I think he stayed there for like an hour. You know what I'm saying?
That was a hell of an introduction, though. I ain't gonna lie, DJ.
That fool gave him a full entrance. Like a full
Right.
bet-
I never had an entrance like that, bro. That's crazy, bro. I never had an entrance
all I
like
had
that.
to do
Man.
is say subscribe, back chaser, support. Like, damn, bro.
That's
Nigga
what's
said-
up, bro.
He used his whole name, which I know he go by. That was a hell of an
is-
intro.
That nigga is brought out the fine china, you know, the dishes that the regular, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I only taught you had styrofoam boxes. I don't know you was doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? You whipped out the fine china.
With the company, when the company come over, when the important people come over, you get the good plates.
He
Right?
said,
You take off the plastic from the sofa that, you know what I mean? You take off that plastic that's still on the
Damn.
sofa. You know what I'm saying? This when
He
you know
said-
somebody really important is at the crib. When your moms take off that plastic, she whoop out the dishes that you never see only on Christmas season. You know what I'm saying? That means it's somebody who's somebody. You know what I mean?
we can get right to it.
Yes,
What up,
sir.
man? I
Yes, sir.
seen my
Yes.
dog AM
Damn
up
it.
here, and I
That
said,
nigga
let's
turned into a slave.
do it.
Nigga turned
Yeah,
into a
so,
slave.
What's up, Uncle Jeff? How you
Let
doing?
me address something real quick.
He said, "Yes, sir. Yes, yes, master.
Master,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
master.
Yes, sir.
Nah.
You so good to me. You said you said
Y'all ain't right, man.
he said you so good to me, master. You so good to me. You so good to
Nah,
me.
it's funny, but
Yeah,
y'all do
but-
it is dirty, man. Y'all do it.
You so good to me, master.
Get right to it.
Yes,
What up, man?
sir. Yes,
I
sir.
seen my
Yes.
dog AM
Damn
up
it.
here, and I said,
What's
we
going
can
on,
just get straight
man?
to it.
Yeah. So, what's up, Uncle Jeff? How you doing? brother?
Let me address something real quick, because I'm not one to mince words. Chicago real is a bitch in real life.
Ooh,
Real life.
you wait a
I see this
minute.
nigga Chatty Patty everywhere.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yo, I was not expecting that. What the
Where the fuck that straight come from?
fuck?
Rilla, where you at, Rilla? Shit, I see why I really don't like this nigga. Now,
Yo, that was wild. Yo, I was not expecting that.
I know that I watched this a while back, and I know that he mentioned Rilla because Rilla came up after, but I forgot it was like, you know what I'm saying? That shit came out of nowhere, bro.
Yo, wait. When was this live?
This shit is old. This shit is like a year, 2
Oh, okay.
years old,
Okay.
probably a year old. I was
That
in the
was-
space. It's probably like a year old.
that was that nigga opening statement. That was his.
He's like, fuck all of that.
This is the
Before I
freaky-
say anything, I want to say this. You know what I'm saying?
This is the freezy beef,
Damn.
right? This is the freezy beef?
Yeah. There's the freezy shit.
Spare 15 minutes for you to ask me whatever you want, because we ain't
Yes.
even got to speculate. We can get right to it.
Yes,
What up, man?
sir.
I
Yes, sir.
seen
Yes.
my dog AM up
Yes,
here, and I
master.
said,
What's
we
going
can
on,
just get
man?
to it.
Yeah. So, what's up, Uncle Jeff? How you doing?
Let me
brother?
I'm
address
clipping
something
that.
real quick, because I'm not one to mince words.
I'm clipping that.
Chicago
Yes,
real is
sir.
a bitch
Yes, sir.
in
I'm
real
clipping that.
In real life, I see this nigga Chatty Patty everywhere. He pop up everywhere. He always. Chicago real is a bitch in real life. In real life, I see this nigga Chatty Patty everywhere. He pop up everywhere. He always trying to support around me. Nigga, I addressed you straight to your face. That's why you left, nigga. And let's be also clear. It ain't nothing without me. It ain't nothing without me. I built that shit. That's where it is. That's why I still stand exactly where it is.
Pop your collar, pimp.
I ain't even jumped 1,000
Hold on, Uncle Jeff.
subscribers
Hold on,
in
Uncle
over a
Jeff, real
year
quick.
and a half. When I leave shit, that shit die. I'm not giving out no more stingy packages. I'm gonna tell you straight to your face. Chicago Rilla is a hoe.
Wow. Okay.
All day
Hold on,
long.
Anton. Hold on,
Nigga,
Anton. Because
nigga
you
want
came
to
up here
talk.
with
Nigga want to talk around me. You not that, fam. Nigga, you 50. Stay out the way, bro. If you're not gonna get on here and address it directly, then shut the fuck up. You're not a content creator. You was a Luigi ass nigga. You was on there, nigga. You was on there as a benefit. Nobody misses you, nigga. You just extra. But go ahead. You can ask me whatever it is that you want to say.
Yo, so I wanted to know personally why did you get in the midst of the me and Angry Man situation and try to make it seem like I was doing this and doing that when it came to my guy? Like, why would you even get in the middle of that?
No. I was wrong about that because I do know that the relationship that you and AM had. I was pissed that you were speaking on something about me specifically, or you had people up there speaking on stuff about me specifically. And so I just aired it all out. You know what I'm saying? I call myself airing it out. But where I was wrong at is because you and AM have such a tight relationship, I should have stayed out of that shit. I should have never brought Angry Man into that. And I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong.
That's fair.
No talk. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. So I apologize for that because I shouldn't have never even mentioned anything that had anything to do with y'all whatsoever.
That's fair. Yo, so let me ask you a question. So this whole thing about it does seem to be a pattern, right? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you catch it. You say you don't watch my show. I doubt that, but I think you catch me from time to time. But let me say this. Like, at the end of the day, if you notice, I've given you praise where I thought that you did things that were good, but I critique when the only situation I really critiqued was the situation where you did the thing with Lady Chan, and I thought that was bogus. I thought that was crazy, but I digress. Let me ask you a question. It does seem to be a pattern that when you're done with dudes that you just kind of ghost them and leave them hanging. How come it doesn't seem like you really address them directly?
I do address them directly. What is there to indirectly address?
Well,
hold on. Let's be clear. I called Freezy directly. When he went on the panel and he was talking all of that shit about me and he was talking about my wife and shit, unsolicited, because I didn't even know that it was a problem with me and Freezy. Freezy texted me and said, "Hey, I'm sick."
So Anton is saying Freezy talked about his wife. I did not know that shit. Y'all knew that shit? Did any one of y'all know that shit?
That Freezy was talking about his wife?
Yeah, that Freezy talked about Anton's wife.
Okay, so this is what happened. Today when they was on Bracey's channel gossiping and shit. I was there listening because I love the mess too. I ain't no better.
Okay.
Freezy brought up the fact on a live that Anton said out loud on the live that his girl sucks his dick every day. So then Freezy basically said this. I think that was kind of rude or disrespectful of it, to his wife. So yeah.
Okay.
So Anton didn't like that.
Okay, I think I remember hearing. I think that was the part of Sharon show that I see too, because I think I actually got that timestamp, that part specifically when Freezy went up there.
Okay, I didn't respond because AM will tell you I don't respond to every message. That's a flaw in mine. I just don't respond like that to every single message because I get a lot of messages. But then he was feeling some type of way, and Freezy had my number. Freezy never called me. He never called me. He never looked to get clarification. He never said shit.
So text it doesn't count.
And then I woke up and a nigga just sent me a text message because people be having my number and stuff. People send me a text message and say, "Hey, this nigga airing you out on the platform." What pattern is it? What kind of pattern is that? He did the same thing that he accusing me of. The nigga went on a panel and was talking shit to a bunch of niggas I ain't never seen before about my wife. DJ. Now let's also be clear. Me and Freezy ain't that cool because I ain't never met that nigga in real life. So what's the difference between me and AM? Because me and
yeah.
Do you have you ever met any other people like this that talk real tough shit when they tell their stories?
I know what you mean. They exaggerate it in order to aggrandize themselves.
Yeah, a lot of people do that shit, bro.
Most people. I try my best to keep it neutral, to keep it realistic.
Keep it realistic. Stay to the truth. Don't add words and energy that I didn't have in the actual situation. You know what I'm saying? I think that nigga do that shit a lot. Like, he turned tough in the stories. He tough in the stories.
Oh, my bad. My shit is
Look. Reese is so stupid. Like, She says that is rumor, but we saw the live. Which you saw the live too.
Who's
What
live?
what free on Sharon shit where
Yeah.
Freezy what Freezy interrupted. Yo, Reese, where you live? I'm gonna have a girl beat your ass. Where you live at?
Allegedly, he's joking.
I'm gonna have a girl drag your
What
little
pattern
bald headed
is it?
ass.
What kind of pattern is that? He did the same thing that he accusing me of. The nigga went on a panel and was talking shit to a bunch of niggas I ain't never seen before about my wife. Now, let's also be clear. Me and Freezy ain't that cool because I ain't never met that nigga in real life. So it's a difference between me and AM. Because me and AM seen each other in real life. It's a difference between me and Charleston because I went over.
Damn, he said him and Freezy ain't that cool. That's crazy. I thought it was cool.
But now you know how it is when niggas arguing.
They downplay shit when they fall off. You know how shit go.
Okay.
He would
Also be clear.
call him his
Me
boy
and
and shit
Freezy
like
ain't
if you
that
knew
cool
him
because
and
I ain't
shit.
never met that nigga in real life. So it's a difference between me and AM because me and AM seen each other in real life. It's a difference between me and Charleston because I went over Charleston's mother house. So it's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? Me and AM, we ain't never got into it, but we can get into it and then we can fix it like brother, similar to how you and AM, even though y'all got a doper bond. I ain't never met Freezy in my entire life. However, Freezy volunteered to come up on the panel. Freezy ain't never asked me for nothing. This is facts. And I ain't never said that I wanted nothing. As a matter of fact, when somebody came on the panel and said, Freezy, why, you know.
So did Freezy volunteer to do his show or did he ask him to do the show?
Well, that nigga Freezy. Well, Freezy was saying that Anton kept asking him.
Oh, and he kept it. Yeah, because I think I heard him say Anton asked him several times actually.
That fool was a groupie. That's all he was a fucking groupie, bro.
He said the first time he asked Freezy to do a sports show.
And find samples that match your vibe, key, and rhythm. Just search for
Yo,
a
who's
sample.
that? Oh, that's Fido.
My fault. I muted it.
You say he asked him to do a sports show, but Freezy was like, nah, because one thing Freezy said he don't really like sports like that, which is reasonable. No. Because I like sports, but I don't really follow them enough myself to do a sports show with anybody. I would have to tell a nigga no. And then he said Anton asked him a couple, once or twice more, and he went on and said, fuck it. That's what Freezy's version of the story is. I think DJ having internet problems.
Right, a little lag.
Yeah. My signal bad out here in Dallas too. I don't know if it's the weather or what.
From what I thought they was I thought they was friends and shit from like probably Fight Club or something. Cause I know Freezy been doing a content creation for a reasonable while. As a matter of fact, ever since I know Freezy had a channel, his shit always look well put together, like he been doing this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Freezy always had a nice studio.
Yep.
Like he always had a nice studio set up.
He ain't never asked me for nothing. This is facts. And I ain't never said that I wanted nothing. As a matter of fact, when somebody came on the panel and said, Freezy, why, you know what I'm saying, Anton hook you up. Freezy said, I ain't never asked Anton for nothing. I don't need no money from Anton. This is just on the strength. Okay, so I was a real nigga as long as I was giving you visibility through the platform. But all of a sudden, I'm not a real nigga because you got in your emotions and you never called to find out if there was an issue with us. You went on a panel, you start talking shit. So I called him. I called him directly and I said, man, what is this bitch ass shit? And he can ask you. He'll tell you. I called him and I said, man, what kind of shit is this? I didn't even know we was beefing. Why would you even mention my family?
Hold on, Anton. Did you see?
I called him directly. I never said shit about him online. I called him directly and I said, fam, I think that you was wrong and you off, man. You can't ever, in no circumstance whatsoever, if you cool with somebody, just go out and air them out online. And you ain't even made a phone call in the first place. I never ghosted Freezy.
But let me ask you. Okay,
I called him.
But Anton, hold on real quick. Let me ask you because I was on that panel, right? And that's part. I guess that's part of the reason why you felt the way. I was on the panel, and he wasn't talking about your wife like in that. Hold on, Anton. Time out. I asked him a question. I was the one that asked him. I said, yo, Freezy. Yo, where you been at, Freezy? Because I hadn't seen him. I didn't know nothing was going on. I didn't know the past or nothing. I said, yo, Freezy, what's going on, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Why I ain't seen you on Wednesdays, man? I'll be looking forward to seeing you on Wednesdays. What happened? Then he said, yo, man, I don't know, man. What happened was, you know what I'm saying, I got sick, and then I
said.
Okay, so you saw what he said. So then why if you saw what he said, why are you taking the whole thing about your wife to the limit, like he was talking about your wife like that when he wasn't?
He did.
He no.
That's why
The man didn't talk about his wife. Freezy said that Anton said his wife gave him a blowjob. Freezy said that Anton said his wife gave him a blowjob every day.
He did say that. Anton said that.
Anton did say that. He was just repeating. Yeah, and he was just repeating what Anton said. It's not like he's just out there talking about Rita, but he did say it was kind of disrespectful to his wife. It's like somebody saying you a bad parent, and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck you talking about my kids?" Like nobody ain't talking about your kids, nigga. Nigga say you a bad parent. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Anton.
No. Listen, bro. That's why he told the dude to take the stream down, because he said some shit he wasn't supposed to say. That's what he said. Yes, he did.
Hold on, Anton.
He told me on the no. Let me tell you what he said on the phone. He told me on the phone when I called him. That's why he gonna call and ask the dude to take the stream down. That's why I don't exist no more. Because he knew he said some shit that was out of bounds.
Well,
ladies in the chat.
Let me say
I got
this.
a question for the ladies.
Hold
DJ.
on, real quick. What he said.
Ladies in the chat. Could you imagine having to top this nigga off daily? Hit him with the picture, DJ.
Oh man.
It's so diabolical, bro. It don't make no damn sense, bro.
Can you imagine having to top this off daily? Having to get on your knees and please this right here, baby seal looking ass nigga daily.
But
the weakest potato.
What's your name?
I don't think women care about looks that much, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I thought women say they don't care about looks. I thought they only care about money.
That's why I asked the question. You know, I don't know. Would they? Because old girl, she doing the Lord's work.
What happened, bro? What happened? I broke up. My Wi-Fi fucked up real quick. What'd you say?
When I said old girl, she doing the Lord's work. You know, salute to her, man. That's why I never talk bad about her, because she like going through it over there, man.
You still gotta put work in the bedroom though. Even because you have money doesn't mean she won't leave you for a pookie, you know.
What he said, I'm not gonna repeat what he said, but he said, why would Anton say this about his wife and brag about this about his wife? Was what he actually said.
What happened? You mentioned my wife. That's it.
So
two things I don't play about, and I made this very clear, is my wife and my daughter. I don't fuck around. Listen, I expect for people in general to say some shit. If you cool with me and you know me and you mention my wife or my daughter, I don't give a fuck.
In any capacity,
it's all up from there.
You talking about any capacity, right?
In any capacity.
Okay, so let me ask you one question.
And everybody know that. That's not a secret.
I got you.
I don't know why y'all acting like y'all don't understand.
I understand. I understand because I operate the same way, and I don't talk about people's.
I'm gonna hold you. If I could have, if Anton could have wanted some sort of advice from a nigga like me, I would have said if that's the case, don't put your wife and your daughter on the internet.
Facts. Do you think Anton love his wife or he see her as property? Because oftentimes narcissists don't feel true love, but they will protect the people that's under them, because if you cross their people, that means you disrespecting them. And one thing a narcissist is not going to tolerate is being son a little boy to disrespected. So they would protect their people, not out of love, but out of love for themselves, because they can't tolerate looking bad. So if you disrespecting their people, make them look bad, they get really, 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 really hot. And I think that's what we're witnessing right now.
Nigga, if you got a gold chain
also
with a big, if you got a gold, wait a minute, Vato. If you got a gold chain with a big ass pendant, and you really love that shit, when you go in a neighborhood that you know, tuck that shit in, or leave that shit out and defend that shit. The same thing with him. Tuck your family in or leave them out and defend that shit, because there's no invisible line that's gonna stop people from talking about them. So you're leaving them out there vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
No, well, as a narcissist and a manipulator, you know, you break down that person so bad that, you know, she thinks it's normal. It becomes normal to her. So maybe she's just needs some therapy.
Plus, that was too detailed. Just say, you know, my wife take care of me like a wife should. You know what I'm saying? And call it a day. That was kind of raunchy. That he talked about her like you like you talk about your hoes when you're talking to your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? If you had a hoe and she was just your little thought bop or whatever, like, yeah, man, that hoe be sucking, that hoe be topping me off every morning for breakfast. Then she go make me some pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Jeff, are you? Yeah.
Jeff said, are you willing to? Oh, you talking about you?
Oh yeah, he just being weird. I'm not gonna acknowledge this. If a nigga don't comprehend what I said and what I just did there, I can't help people.
Okay.
I asked the ladies because it was a
People
joke.
I was for them to outline, do the outlining.
Yeah.
Same time, what I will say is, what's that in the back, Uncle Jeff? My man Freezy's up here. Yo, shout out to Freezy. Give me 1 second, Freezy. Shout out to my man Freezy's in the building. Uncle Jeff. Yo, let me.
All right, to be fair, he gave Freezy a good intro too. So yeah, I can't say it's glazing because he gave Freezy a good intro.
Yeah, but
it wasn't as good. It wasn't as good.
Though.
Yeah, now when he twerked, but he twerked a little harder for
Man,
Anton.
but his energy died down after giving Anton the greeting. If he know Freezy was coming through, he probably would have give Anton a little bit less and save the rest of the energy to give Freeze and evenly distribute the greeting.
Yeah, but that shit got to be tiring. I'm saying, like, you know,
I mean, he glazes AM all the time, so it's normal to him, you know.
Man,
oh, shit. God damn.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the words of Otto.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely kick you out of the chat, Vato. That's a fact.
Says this, what's that in the back, Uncle Jeff? My man Freezy's up here. Yo, shout out to Freezy. Give me 1 second, Freezy. Shout out to my man Freezy's in the building. Uncle Jeff. Yo, let me ask you a question though, Tom. Freezy's up here. Freezy can speak for herself. But I want to ask you.
Don't put me between Freezy and Anton.
I'm not. Hold on, Uncle Jeff. Hold on real quick. Uncle Jeff, real quick, brother.
Oh, Angry Man getting jealous.
Okay.
Yo. The angry man getting jealous right now.
Why he jealous?
Yeah,
Fight?
bro,
He's like, you got these new niggas around now. You ain't showing me attention no more.
He's like, no, you bitch.
I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of light skinned girls are like that. They believe that.
That was crazy.
Damn, the light skinned girl, damn.
They believe they always gotta have all the attention. It's like it's all good, baby girl. Let other lady get a shine too. You know what I'm saying? Come on, love. You know.
Hey, Easy might be in the chat. He might pop up.
Let me ask you a question though, Tom. Freezy's up here. Freezy can speak for herself. But I want to ask you.
Don't put me between Freezy and Anton.
I'm not. Hold on, Uncle Jeff. Hold on, real quick. Uncle Jeff, real quick, brother. I love you, man. Okay.
Uncle Jeff trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? So Uncle Jeff. The nigga's like, let me get some, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some stage time.
Jeff, hold on real quick. Uncle Jeff, real quick, brother. I love you, man. Okay.
Uncle Jeff didn't even say nothing.
Anton.
Let's not mince it and try to.
Yeah. Let's get to it. So.
No, I think Uncle Jeff is trying to share something in the back with Iz. And Iz is like, man, this is what we doing now. We're gonna get to that later. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I was trying to figure out what was going on because Uncle Jeff was up there just chilling. He was like, Uncle Jeff, where that come from?
I think he posted something in the back.
Oh, okay.
I think what his frustration is coming from is the fact that he got Freeze and Anton up there at the same time, and Anton said you only got 15 minutes. So that's just his journalist. That's journalist is kicking it.
He's trying to get the most out of that 15 minutes. So he like, let's get to it.
Right. He's being mad business orientated right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. Hold on, real quick. Uncle Jeff, real quick, brother. I love you, man. Okay. Okay. So
Let's get to
Anton.
it. Let's not mince it and try to.
Yeah. Let's get to it. So Anton. So when it came to the fact that Freezy said he was sick, right? He would say he was sick. He didn't show up, but he said he texted you. But then he said he showed up 2 other times in the chat, and then you didn't address him in the chat like you normally would, right? Then what how do you explain that? Even with the fact that I heard you ask him, Freezy, let's do a show, and we should do a show on Wednesdays. Let's do a show on Wednesdays, man. At first you said Thursday, but then you was like, well, we'll work it out. Let's do a show. We should definitely do a show together. So how do you?
None of the stuff that we said was official. None of the stuff that we actually did.
Wait a minute, no. So earlier was he saying that Freeze asked to do the show? So now they're proving that he's the one that did ask Freeze to do the show. You know what I mean? So now we getting somewhere.
We should do a show on Wednesdays. Let's do a show on Wednesdays, man. At first you said Thursday, but then you was like, well, we'll work it out. Let's do a show. We should definitely do a show together. So how do you?
None of the stuff that we said was official. None of the stuff that we actually did was official. Freezy never had a show on my platform. He came up organically because I used to open up the chat to the people. Then because he was him and because he was consistent, I just automatically pulled him up first after I got done with my monologue. He texted me and said that he was sick. I never said anything because I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? It is what it is, whatever. Then I was tired. I think it was a week after that or 2 weeks after that. It was like the very next week after that. And I'm like, you know what? Because I started the stream really late because I usually start the stream, I don't know, something like 9 or 10 o'clock. I wind up starting the stream at like 11:30 because I was just going to go ahead and cut it off. And all of my streams are still up. None of them is removed. I was tired. I was sick. I was rest broken. And I said, you know what? I'm only going to do an hour tonight, y'all, because I don't feel like taking no calls. And when he wasn't there, I took 0 calls. After that stream, I took no calls because I only did it an hour. And I said, I'm going to start paring this down and I'm only going to do an hour. After that, I said that I was going to phase it out. Over a month's time, I'm going to phase out Wednesdays and I'm going to do pre-recorded content. Now, what he said was, and this is what he said to me on the phone, and he can confirm whether it's true or not. Man, I was in the chat and you was acknowledging other people in the chat, but you wasn't acknowledging me when I was in the chat after I came back. And I'm like, well, Freezy. And this is exactly what I said to him. I said, well, Freezy, you got my phone number in real life. If you thought that it was an issue, you could have called me. You could have called me. You got my phone number, unlike all the rest of these people. I acknowledge the supporters. I acknowledge people when I first see them in the chat, and then I get to cooking. I don't look at the chat unless I start reading super chats after I get done with my monologue. I said, you could have called me. I never even knew that it was an issue. I got a problem with responding to text messages. Everybody in my circle know that. And then he started going on about how if I was a real nigga, I should have checked on him because he said that he was sick, and I should have called to find out what was going on, but it had been weeks. And when he popped up in my chat, I wasn't acknowledging him. I said, Freezy. And he can go ahead and explain whatever it is.
Answer. I know. Hold on. Let
me finish.
I remember that night,
Okay.
DJ.
Go ahead.
Freezy was ignoring him in that chat.
You mean Anton was ignoring
I mean,
Freezy?
Anton was ignoring him in that chat. I remember that night. He was definitely ignoring Freezy in that chat. You know, passive aggressive shit. Yeah, we already
Well, I
saw
would
how
say-
this dude operate.
What I would say from assessing this shit, bro, and I could tell, well, I can't look. I'm just making a
He
judgment.
wanted that Mika treatment.
I think Freezy is a decent brother, right? For the most part, he seems solid, right? I think that he thought Anton was way cooler with him. I think he thought Anton was cool with him like he was cool with Anton.
He didn't know Anton was a narcissist.
And a lot of people do you like though. A lot of people, when they're being cool with you, it's strategic.
And that's why he's a manipulator. He's a good manipulator, dog, because he'll get you. You'll think, he'll make you think that, he walks with you and then he'll just dump your ass.
Sim God said that's a weak excuse. That's like if DJ don't say hi to me in the chat tonight, and tomorrow know me and Wiz Doctor got beef. What the fuck, As a matter of fact, what up, Sim God? Just so he don't got.
What up?
Yo, Sim God, hit the panel, bro. Hit the panel.
Yeah, he's one of the OGs that went at fucking Anton. So hit the panel, dog.
And look at this, right? So now, a lot of people, they cool with you, but it's like a strategic play. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit because when you and them fall out, they bring up shit what they did for you. and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So Freezy doing it off the strength, he think that him and Anton is cool, like how he think they are, but it ain't really. You thinking this man gonna call you to check up if you sick? That man probably I think he just mentioned that he didn't fuck with you like that before. But I think
But
Freezy afterwards he realized that he was more a realer person to Anton than Anton was to him. You know what I'm saying?
and in Freezy defense, I used to watch that show because it was real positive. You know, they used to talk to people and shit and give advice and shit. Anton's probably being fake positive at this point, I seem to realize. But you would have thought they was really cool. Like Anton used to tell him, "I love you, dog."
Bro.
I'm not even making this up.
Bro.
Yeah,
It's
we're
only
brothers, you know.
It's only a
Bro,
couple
these
men in
niggas-
my life I ever done that for.
There's niggas that would do shit like that, bro. That's fucked up because now you got this other person thinking that you and them is cooler than they really cool.
They call
And that
brothers.
shit
Y'all
is so
down there
fucked
brothers,
up.
yeah. Brothers from
'Cause
another
some
mother type
people-
shit.
Some people they got a level of vulnerability. And you know what? I would say that I'm prone to that shit a lot of times too. You know what I'm saying? Especially me being moving up here from another place. Most people that I grew up with, they all living in the same area, but I'm like way from people that I grew up around, right? So I'm on my loner shit. But when I rock with somebody, but I learned my lesson early. When people is trying too hard to be cool with you and shit like that, bro. Sometimes you gotta keep your. You can't be too vulnerable with motherfuckers, cause a lot of people, bro, that's how they've been surviving all their life, like by weaponizing friendship and shit like that. That shit is unfortunately some people do that shit and they don't see nothing wrong with it, bro. You know what I mean?
Friendship bombing, love bombing, all that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I know people that owe me money, and it's time like when you ask them for the money, they get mad at you. I'm like, bro, how you getting mad at me? Because I'm asking for the money.
Yeah, that is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
You
Because he
asking me
wasn't
again? I
mad
already
when,
told you I'll pay you next week.
because they wasn't mad when you asked about when they asked to borrow the money. You know what I mean?
Facts.
All right, let's run this shit a little bit.
And give us more time.
I'm gonna give you some more time. I
Okay,
said,
man.
Freezy, what the fuck is this internet shit? I said, man, I don't care nothing about this internet shit when I know you in real life. You could have called me. And then I started going off about the fact that I seen him talk.
He just said he didn't know Freeze in real life, bro. Y'all didn't remember that shit earlier?
Yeah, no,
just
what he said
me and
they
him-
didn't meet in person. Yeah, they didn't meet in person, he said.
Yeah, so what he's talking about, they know him. This is just like when Vato posted in the chat, and he's like, Vato used to be one of my number one supporters. Hell no, Vato isn't your number one supporter. Vato, was you Anton number one supporter ever in life?
Vato ain't got
Vato, you
enough
gotta
bread.
unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Vato,
nah.
you
But
muted.
hold on. So Anton,
He dropped. He about to be dropped.
Anton is very politically correct. So when he says stuff like that, he could be saying Vato's the supporter because he always see Vato's name in the chat. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's not what's being translated to the people that's watching. This is what I'm saying. Some people, one thing I'd give Anton is him and people like him, they're masters of optics. They're masters of painting shit a certain way.
Anton, yeah. Yo, which doctor do you think you do that too or no?
Not like Anton. I probably do know that you're
Okay.
saying it. I probably gotta see I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't want to deny it because it probably is true. But I know if I'm a master of it.
My bad, my
I
shit
think-
wasn't working. I have the best comments. That's why my shit got read. That fool kicked me out the morning millionaire show because I called him out and told him, hey, did your daughter or your wife tell you to drop Mika from your roster? And he got all butthurt. Mika's not going nowhere.
But Vato, was you ever his number one supporter?
And I was there in the chat early before the show would start, but I'll
Well, you-
probably
no.
shoot him $2, but no. You don't see me supporting you with $100 over here.
That was just
Oh
a direct.
shit! That nigga laughed in your face, which he said, "You
No,
don't
he
see me."
just mean he ain't got it. He's just saying he ain't got it. Every
Yeah.
time you see Vato, this
I gotta
man
pay
is
my rent
working,
before
bro.
I support some YouTuber shit.
Right. Every time we see Vato, he's working, but he sends money though. He still sent, but he never sent 100, but he might send a 5 here, a
Yeah.
$2 there. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely seen him support before, and that's what.
Matter of fact, I only saw B Love support today, man. Yo, y'all gotta hit that super chat, gang.
Damn,
Hit
for real.
that super
God
chat. Hit the Cash App. the like button, share the live stream. Witch Doctor and I got a series called Tether Talk, where weekly we will be dropping videos, review videos. You know, just giving you guys
This
a
nigga's
different
trying
angle.
to start. He's trying to start an FBA tether war, y'all. You know.
Oh,
what I'm saying?
listen, man. Listen, we already got a lot going on. We already got a lot going on with the tethers versus ice, man. We already got a lot going on with that. So let's not even go
Y'all
there.
don't need wars from two fronts. Stand down.
Bruh.
Stand down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one war at a time, you know.
Oh yeah,
And
exactly.
when ICE is deleting Americans and not immigrants, it's like,
Yo,
what are
and
they
No,
Tariq
really
Nasheed, Tariq Nasheed went to Africa. I got to do a live about that tomorrow.
right.
Tariq Nasheed went to Africa. We gonna talk about that tomorrow.
For what? Well,
Well,
yeah, that's all.
Tariq Nasheed, bro, is grifting like a motherfucker, bro. That shit is crazy. He was done playing the iShow speed shit, but I think he went over there to get some clout or whatever it is some financially beneficial shit.
Wrong. I don't give a fuck. If anybody mentioned my daughter or my wife, he didn't mention my daughter, but if anybody mentioned my wife whatsoever, I don't care about none of that shit. I'm going off. It's over. And so after that, we had our phone call. We said what we said, and that was it. I don't need to talk no more. He sent me a text message on some wild shit after that, and it was up after that. That's
Right.
and he could say he could
Wait. I want y'all to wait. Hold on, Anton. I want y'all to be able to shout out to you, Freezy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let y'all go back and forth real quick. I just want to ask.
I can't wait for Freezy to get his turn, and then we'll pull up some of the Sharon show from earlier. Show so to the homie Next Level moving forward. Appreciate you for the cash app. He said, "Big salute."
Money counting team. Money counting team. Money counting team.
Where's my money? It's right here. Right there.
I appreciate it. Next Level moving forward. Oh, please don't go off, man. Oh, damn. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Reese might be a professional shit talker, bro. Reese might be a pro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You think Reese already beat Sugar Bum in talking shit in the chat?
Let me tell you. Yeah, she Reese did because she's a little bit more bold. She done showed her face, and we know Reese's single for a fact. Like so.
Wait, Reese single? I thought Reese got a man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, bro.
Shit. I got some oceanfront property to sell you in Utah.
Yeah, yo, she's on welfare. She's on welfare.
Oh man.
Yo, listen. Remember when they took the EBT away? When they took the EBT away, she was suffering, boy.
So let me ask you this: when you say she showed her face, she cammed up, or?
Well, hey man, you asking too many questions, sir.
Okay.
I ain't never seen her face.
Yo, is this DJ Witch or DJ Vlad? What's going on right now, man?
I ain't gonna hold you. I seen Reese face before. You know what I'm saying? I think she's a good looking chick. You know
she's not ugly. She's not ugly.
That's why she talk. That's why she be talking hella shit. You know?
Yeah, because she thinks she cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Why is she a 5 or lower?
You say what?
I'll never.
She's not lower than. I'll say she's not lower than a 5. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Okay, a 5 or lower. Okay.
She's not lower than a 5. I didn't see her. I only see her picture when she I think her profile, some shit. You know what I mean? But I never seen her cammed up in video and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Reese probably a kept woman. Her man is like, look, I don't want you out there. You know what I'm saying? Cammed up.
Nigga, she's not kept. How she kept when she up here all day? Yo, listen, if I want to find Reese, I know where to find her.
But she kept at the crib. She just online. You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, we got a better relationship with Reese than her man and her.
Facts.
I hope her man is not watching, bro. Y'all better
He ain't watching because you gotta exist to watch something. You gotta exist first. Fuck?
Yeah, man. Let's run the clip.
Casper the friendly ghost ass nigga.
Casper the friendly ghost.
Couple of questions about this Charleston White situation. So Anton,
no. I'll give you some more time. Let him respond because I don't want him to sit here and act like I'm just bullying or I'm on some
Okay,
crazy.
so you're gonna give him more time to
I
answer
said I'm
Justin
gonna give you some
Charleston.
more time. Let him say
All
what you want to say.
Go ahead, Freezy. Shout out to my man Freezy. What's up, man?
Well, I noticed you went from you saying that I went from talking about your wife to me mentioning your wife, which I will accept. That's a little more accurate. For the record, once again, I was never talking about your wife. I was never talking about your wife. I got enough sense to do that. I've never done that in my life. First of all, that ain't even my code. I never talk about your wife, especially in a bad light.
Why you asking to remove the stream, Freezy?
I get it that, bro. I get it. The whole time you were talking, I just let you ride.
I'm sorry. I'm cool. I asked for him to let you speak, so I'm chilling. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
But yeah, I did mention his wife. I mentioned his wife as a result of him talking about his wife on the stream, which I will not repeat, because you're right, Anton. Just because you said something about your wife, which I felt like was very, very distasteful, doesn't mean that I need to repeat it. And I pondered on that, and I was like, Anton, right. Real nigga shit. The same way you can admit that, hey, you could have did something differently, guess what? I can too. And guess what? I said that to you on the phone. I said that.
So why he up here all this mad talking?
I do not know, bro.
If Freezy really said that, what he just said to him on the phone, why did Anton come up with so much rah-rah in him?
Bro, because a lot of these niggas, bro, they, even if you're cool on the back end and you hash it out, they gotta make it look a sort. To me, I think Anton prioritized optics over a lot of shit. Over mostly, I would say optics is the top 3 shit in life. You know what I'm saying? His air, his water, and then his optics. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is up there.
Bro, just chill. Just
and content creators like Anton, because remember, Anton came up on YouTube when it wasn't the easiest to come up. He's like from the era of them niggas who would have the Lamborghini and stuff, but it's not theirs, but they're selling you a lifestyle, and you're gonna help them to get rich so they could actually live their lifestyle. A lot of people from that era of there's a lot of content creators like that. So it's like about the optics, you know what I'm saying? And he's good at it. I'll give him that. He's definitely good at the optics.
I got you.
You're right.
I got you. Now, I just want to add some context to all of this. By the time we ended up on Drip Show, bro, that was like 2.5 months later, some shit like that. That was like 2.5 months later from the last time I even appeared on your show. Let's talk about that in between time between me saying something on Drip Show and them 2.5 months.
None of the stuff I just said that led up to it.
I'm about to address it, bro, but I got to add context. Didn't you hear what I just said? Let's add context. Yeah, I text you and told you I was sick. That 9th month, I texted you and told you I was sick, and you didn't answer the phone. I mean, you didn't text me back. You didn't do nothing, right? I took that. I wasn't butthurt. You know, this world too, you going on like, I'm hurt because you ain't text me back. Like, bro, I'm not even that type of nigga. I'm not hurt for no money. I'm not no broke ass nigga. Let's get this straight right now. I'm not no broke ass. I don't need you for no money or nothing. And I really didn't appreciate you going around painting that picture like I'm just hurt because Anton didn't reach out to Freezy. I got a fucking wife too. Need you for no money or nothing. And I really didn't appreciate you going around painting that picture like I'm just hurt because Anton didn't reach out to Freezy. I got a fucking wife too. I got a family. I got businesses. I don't talk about it, but guess what? Yeah, I got business too. I got niggas that depend on Freezy in real life. I just don't talk about it. Nigga, you asked me to co-host your show. Now, I don't know if you remember that and you want to sit up here and play me to the left. But see, where I come from, that ain't real nigga shit. You asked me on your live stream, Freezy, I might need you to co-host Wednesday nights with me. I got the clip. Now, if you saying we didn't sign no contract, then I'll give you that. It was not official. That's okay. I'll give you that, bro. I'll give you that. Listen, I'm not butthurt about it, but yet and still, guess what? Me and you were cool. You asked me to do a thing, and guess what? Did I do it, Anton? Did I? Yes, I did. I did it. You asked me, I did it for you. I did that for you. I didn't call you. Listen, and you want to laugh about it, but see, this the thing. I didn't call you for no spot on your show. I wasn't emailing you. I wasn't bothering you for no spot on your show, bro.
So can we get to the bottom?
Hold on. All I did was hit the link and just chop it up with you about the subject you was talking about that night.
So why you so butthurt about the fact that that I didn't bring you up no more?
Just the thing. This why I said
if it didn't matter. And what you get emotional for it,
bro. This the thing. Listen, Anton. This is why I said let's add context, because it was 2.5 months before none of this shit was even brought up. I wasn't even talking about your show. Yeah, you ghosted me. Yeah, you didn't give me a reason why you wasn't bringing me up no more. Yeah, you wasn't acknowledging me in the chat.
You, Freezy. If listen, you had my number. Nobody was not responding. The last thing that you sent me was, "I'm sick." I didn't go. Stop acting like a bitter, scorned woman. I didn't ghost you.
Oh shit, he did it again. He did it again.
Bro, that's his go-to, bro. That's actually his go-to, bro.
It's too many times. I didn't even expect it.
Yeah, that's everybody's seen that move. That's his go-to to trigger somebody. You know what I'm saying? To try to separate you from your manhood. You know what I mean?
He do that shit too fast, too often, and we don't. I didn't even know this was in there. But it's automatic. This is his pattern. It's too much of a pattern.
Right.
And it is very similar to what women do, which makes it even more stranger.
That's probably where he learned it from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not true. At any point, you never called me. You never asked anything. You never sent a text message after that. If you're talking about me acknowledging you in some chat, Freezy, that ain't got nothing to do with real life. You had my phone number. You could have called me and you could have texted me. That's not ghosting you. Please, at the very least, we can disagree.
What do you define? Wait, bro.
Stop acting like I ghosted.
What do you define as ghosting? Hold on, bro. What do you define as ghosting, bro?
If you call me and I no longer answer the phone or I block you, that's ghosting you, Freezy.
Okay, listen.
So wait, but by that definition, did you ghost Charleston White?
That's a whole nother conversation.
And shows you the Gizzy said Anton talked to men like females every time. That's unfortunate, bro. That's unfortunate. Feminine energy emasculated a man.
You could
the
tell.
brotherhood is always in shambles. Come on, please.
That's how you know Anton ain't never been punched right in his fucking face. Cause he do that shit too regularly. He's just
that fade life shit. I don't believe that fade. Oh, I'm in fade life. I'm always catching fades. Nah,
you saw the video where he showed his knuckles and put his knuckles up on the screen to show some scars and shit. You're like, look at my knuckles. Just from the bloop, bloop, bloop. And by the way, people, this is a tattoo, wedding ring tattoo. All the people that be hating, I ain't got no ring. I ain't married. This is no wedding finger. I got an unwear ring because I got a tattoo. But you know, right hand, left hand, ring.
Oh, people know that you married. I think they be joking or teasing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you respond to, they'll keep hitting.
No. They don't get that kind of response. Ain't no, these niggas is not worthy of anger.
Right.
Nothing
we
close.
Get into the details of that. No.
Okay.
What you say, bro?
Oh, say nothing close to it.
Yeah, you want to burn your energy on these people, bro.
Did you ghost Charleston White?
That's a whole nother conversation. We can get into the details of that. No.
Okay.
Izzy, we can get into that because we don't.
Say I'm married to the edibles.
Yo, I am on one right now and sipping on some red wine. Red wine and the edible.
You know what I'm saying? A Tuesday is like a slice of the weekend before the weekend come. You know what I'm saying? To keep you going through the rest of the week. You know what I mean?
Again, nigga, I forgot it's Tuesday. I shouldn't be doing this on no Tuesday.
I mean, hey man, y'all snowed in or some shit?
Hey, the show said up on a Tuesday. Fuck it. We up on a Tuesday.
Up on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Let me run some of this message.
We're gonna address that
because Chicago Real is here too, just for the record.
When it comes to this narrative, like I ghosted him, that would be under the assumption that he tried to reach out to me and he couldn't get in contact with me. That's a lie.
And let's let August to the stage. What up, bro?
What's good, brother?
Ain't shit watching this. I don't know if you've seen this. This is an old video. This is Anton Daniels falling out with No Captivity Freezy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been tapped in. I've been watching.
All right.
Wait.
Bro.
So he did. Wait. Hold on. No. Hold on for the audience, real quick. So Anton, because my man Freezy said that he texted you multiple times. You're saying that he didn't text you multiple times?
The last text message that he had sent me, I got it on my phone right now, was I'm sick. And then the next thing that happened after that is he was on a panel talking stuff. That's
hold on. See, let me finish. Izzy.
All right, is that okay? Let me ask you. Hold on, Freezy. I'm gonna let you finish. Let me ask you a direct question though. Is that accurate or is that not accurate?
I texted him that I was sick, and he never texted me back. That's fine. I said this whole thing on my channel. I texted the man I was sick. He never texted me back, right? I was like, okay, the man might be busy. The same shit he told me on the phone. I said, he might be busy, whatever. I don't know. So I waited till next week. I got well again.
Mm-hmm.
I went to his channel like I usually do, prepared to come up on the stream so I could co-host the show after he do his hour monologue.
Okay, hold on, Freezy. So for the record, then Anton ain't exactly lying. You only reached out to him that one time, and that's really it, right?
Bro,
but hold on.
This man talk, and it just
hold on, Freezy. I got you. I'm gonna let you talk. If you notice, I'll let you rock, right, for a minute. But what I'm saying is, for the sake of clarity's sake, right, and for the sake of conversation, we have to get a bottom line on what is accurate, right? Is it accurate that you just text him once, and then however much time went by, and then whatever happened, you could get into that, or is it accurate that you text him?
And by the way, Corey Holcomb is live. I think he talked anything about Anton tonight. You know what? He's gonna end before we end anyway. I think he only run for 2 hours. We'll check it out.
I think he gonna move away from that whole Anton thing.
Yeah, I think he should. If Anton ain't on nothing, he should just let that shit be.
Yeah.
I consider it ghosting, bro. I'm finna tell you why I consider it. Fuck how he think.
This is disingenuous, bro.
Hold on, wait, bro.
Like we can just get real.
Bro. Listen, I'm about to tell you how I consider it ghosting. He can have his own definition. I'm finna tell you my definition. I text the man. He didn't reach back out. Right? So the next week I showed up. Every other week after that, for 9 months, this man acknowledged me in the chat. This is where the acknowledgement come from. He acknowledged me in the chat. He called my name, all that, right? He didn't acknowledge me in the chat. He see me in the chat. I'm a fucking moderator. My name in blue. See the motherfuckers in blue in the chat? Yeah, they moderators. He don't call my name. He don't bring me up. He don't give me a reason why he bring me up. This after 9 months of me showing up on his show. Okay.
Hold on real quick. I got you, Freeze.
What do y'all think about that? Because that's what some people were saying in the chat, that he's being too picky or nitpicking about the acknowledgement in the chat. Because sometimes I don't acknowledge people in the chat. Sometimes Giz might be in the chat, and I might see Giz in the chat until like a recent message, but he been in the chat the whole time. Or one of y'all, I don't even know if August posted in the chat. He probably did, but it's just I probably didn't see the shit. So I don't know if it's a case where I don't know how you could prove if he was ignoring him deliberately or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If they had no issue, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it should matter, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think, I think sometimes when you get used to getting that red carpet treatment, because when I first got introduced with Freezy, which is a lot of people, it's through Anton's channel. So he's the connection of giving the dude the light to even be noticed, for us to even want to have this conversation. And so when Freezy stopped showing up on the channel, like your boy was saying a little earlier, he stopped seeing them. So niggas is not tuning in a Freezy channel. Niggas is tuning in the Anton channel and seeing Freezy on there. And so when stuff start to pivot, I could see you could feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Freezy, he probably was reading some vibes and didn't understand what it was about. And then, went on offense. That's what it seemed like to me.
I think Freezy assumed that him and Anton is way cooler than Anton was looking at them. You know what I'm saying? I think Freezy is cool with Anton on a level that Anton was not necessarily cool with Freezy. And not to say that he didn't fuck with him, but I just think Freezy thought it was way more. And sometimes if a person is being mad, friendly and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes when people be friendly, it's not it's performative. It's like if I say hey August, how's it going? Like I genuinely don't like if I say, hey August, how you doing? Like I genuinely do I give a fuck about how you doing? The hey is genuine. Hey August, hey, what's good, August? But if I'm asking you how you doing, do I genuinely want to know? What if you're doing bad? What am I gonna do with that information now? Like I only say that to you for you to say, hey, I'm doing good. How are you? And then I'm supposed to lie and say I'm doing good too. That's like the social way to do it, but it's not necessarily real. Like when I say, hey, how's it going? Do I really genuinely mean I want to know how's it going for everybody? No, it's just a thing to say. So I think Anton is nice, not in a real nice way, but in a general is nice to be nice. Yeah. And I think Freezy probably read it like, oh, he fucks with me, like the, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what I'm getting. You know what I mean?
I think he probably did fuck with him, but there's a timeline here that we kind of missing, and there's something that Anton felt was like egregious, you know what I mean? And so I think that's what we're missing. I think they're going through the timeline because Freezy said that I text you and you didn't text me back, and Anton was like, that was the last message I got from you, like pretty much. So that's why when I heard Freezy's response to it, I was like, man, there has to be something else. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear both sides before we, you know what I mean, before I make a judgment just based off of how Freezy feeling about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it sounds like a lot of stuff is missing that we don't know. Ronald said he made a t-shirt with someone looking like Anton with two others to represent his wife and daughter. You see, that's what I'm saying. Freezy
so he went on the offensive. But he didn't mention that when he was talking about, you know, the shit, when he recalling the story, you know, they won't mention that shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we be getting one-sided information and be making a lot of people got their beef with Anton, but we be making a judgment call on one side of the information and not really giving the whole perspective a chance to actually take light. You know what I mean?
You know what?
Yeah, but that was afterwards, though, man.
What you
I'm
mean?
still catching up to it. Yeah,
that was when what he had said was he was sick one week, and he came back the next week, and shit had shifted up just off of him missing 1 week. Then I could see him going on the offense after something that the man had been doing consistently for 9 months. Like, hey, what's going on, Freezy and stuff like that, and letting them up. Oh, only thing that happened was he sent the text and said he was sick, and then he came back the next week and it was on all that. I had like Freezer had did something first before that happened.
You know what? If them timelines is together like that, I would give you that's a reasonable assumption. You know what I'm saying? It's reasonable to, like, I would assume that, because if it's something happening, if something changed, I'm gonna look at to see what else changed. If your behavior changed, I'm gonna look and see what else happened that was different from everything else, and I'll try to put 2 and 2 together. But it's just that I ain't got the concrete proof. That's why I wouldn't if I was Freezy, I wouldn't argue him to death on that point. You know what I'm saying? Because he could make up any reason to say why he ain't acknowledge him. You know what I mean? I want to hold on to that as a strong point. You know what I mean?
Here's the problem I got with the whole thing, right? You got people that benefit off of Anton name, and I'm just saying it like this because I'm just calling a spade. I'm calling it down the middle. You got people that benefit off of Anton name, their name get popping, and then he might go cold on them. You know what I'm saying? Which is his prerogative because it's his page. He could do whatever he wants. Nobody can't come to your page, tell you how to run your shit. Same thing with him. And so a lot of times, if somebody's benefiting from that, and then you turn cold on them, they take offense to it. But if you're not really, if you're really on your own shit, you should look at the opportunity for what it was and then just capitalize off it and keep moving. But it seems weird to me that
they shouldn't take offense to it.
Man, fuck no. Like if he just stopped talking to me or we went cold, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, man, appreciate the opportunity while I was there.
But you still
it's good, but you still should take some kind of offense to it, August. It ain't got to say for you to be passing out or nothing about it.
And Giz, look at this. Even if not an offense at a bare minimum, I should want to know what's up. Like, can't I know what's up?
I'm gonna tell you, like me personally.
So
like
you saying you want to know what's up, bro? If you and somebody's
cool
and they just stop talking to you out of nowhere, you don't want to know what's up?
No, man, not for a relationship like that. I'm gonna tell you why. If it was like one of my day ones, like my niggas that I was broke with and came up in the game with and mastered shit with, then yeah. But if it's a nigga that I'm learning, like I'm building with through like business relationships, like say for instance, me and you, I fuck with you. I don't know how you feel about me, but I fuck with you. So if you
we don't agree a lot, but I think we disagree in a cool way. You know what I'm saying?
In a cool way, dog. You can have your opinion, I can have mine, and we can still, cohabitate in the same space. But for whatever reason, you might want to turn cold for some shit you heard. You know what I'm saying? That could be true or not true. Let's say it's not true. and you turn cold on me, I'm not gonna look at you no type of way. You're gonna have to figure that shit out for yourself. But if you turn cold, my first response ain't gonna be like, let me go ahead and shit on, shit on DJ Witch Doctor.
Not shit, but at least figure out what's up, bro.
You gotta at least reach out, bro. You gotta at least reach out. Like at least know what's up.
This is what I would want to know, right? Let's say all of a sudden I stop talking to this nigga Ungby streaming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, let's say Ungby streaming stop rocking with me. I would want to know if I was in error or if it was he was in error. Because I could be doing the same shit to other people that I value around me. And now I'm just losing people and I'm not looking at me because nobody is giving me a clue as to what the fuck is going on, bro.
Exactly.
I got a question. Did Freezy come out and say, hey, Anton, is there something wrong? You know what I mean? Did I do something wrong or do something to you to make you, turn a cold shoulder on me like on some direct shit? Because if it meant that much to me, like personally, I'm just gonna ask you direct. I'm not gonna do no roundabout way of going about it and feeling some type of way. I'm gonna just ask you straight up, like, yeah, we good, or we got some beef, or what's up? You know what I'm saying? And then if you want to explain it, cool. If you say we cool, I'm gonna say we cool, and I'm gonna just keep things rocking the way it is. That's typically how I go. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get on no panels. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm just accept it for what it is and accept the opportunity for what it was, and it was good while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Well, different people value friendships in different ways, and different people, handle confrontation a certain way.
Yeah.
Some people like really, really value friendships. Somebody just said he was on the show for 9 months. I mean, I would have thought he was a friend. Shit.
Bro, that's a favor, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, I'm just, yeah, bro. You got to think about it like this, my nigga. Like,
is he talking about the Anton Stimmy again?
It is an Anton Stimmy. Nigga don't know about Freezy unless he's on Anton's show. Niggas say out of their mouth,
you see,
that's
not true, though. That's not true.
Before Anton had that show, I knew about Freezy. Maybe probably you was from Fight Club, but I knew about Freezy because he was on a nigga named Beans channel that I used to be over there. I didn't even know Freezy was cool with Anton on that level at all until after the Fight Club shit. You know what I mean?
But we're not talking about you specifically. We talking about just the general public because Anton got however you want to call it or say it, and however you want to feel about the nigga got way more reach than Freezy. So there's exposure there. So that's why it's always gonna be. You always got to consider the look. If you're a businessman, you got to call a spade a spade. And so if it's a look, it's a look. Now you got to understand what your boy said. I haven't seen you, and the only reason why he hasn't seen him is because he wasn't on Anton shit. Now if niggas was really following Freezy, it ain't no time for him not to see him. I see you all the time. You know what I mean? That's speaking a lot, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not to take away from however y'all feel about him, but we just speaking facts. You know what I mean? And so if it's a look, it's a look. You got to think. I know you're talking about value and friendship and stuff like that, but there's a difference between business relationships and friendships. I'm
you said two different words. The first time you said it was a favor. The first time you said it was a favor, then you said it's a look. We agree that it's a look, but it wasn't a favor. See, being a look and a favor, two different things.
What's the difference between a look and a favor?
A look is just something just happens because you around that person to interact with them. A favor is a favor. You can first of all you have to ask for a favor.
No, you
so
don't.
Let me ask you this:
if I didn't ask you, it's not a favor.
Let me ask you this: is a favor more deliberate than a look?
Yeah, favor is
a look and a favor.
Favor is more deliberate.
You gotta ask for a favor. How niggas supposed to
let's
give
look
you a
it
favor?
up. Was
That's
another
like a
word
slang
for
term of saying favor.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I was gonna ask. What's another word for look?
No, man.
Look ain't the favor. They not synonyms.
Look is optics. It's how it looks. That's not a favor. It's just the optics of how it looks.
It come from basketball. It's like that, like a good look. Like you looked out. That's what a look is. You looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a favor. Whether you keep looking out or don't keep looking out, it still was a favor. Like that's what it is. A look and a favor, same shit. We can't play semantics on the words.
What's a favor when you can't? What's a favor if you sit there? Like say you in the street, you give somebody $5 because they on the side of the road, that's not really a favor because the motherfucker you might never see him again.
What's a
Yes,
favor
yes,
got to
it
be
is.
A
asked
favor,
for.
a favor got to be something that somebody can come back and do for you too.
It got to be asked for. Like, yo, can you do me a favor?
A favor. What y'all think is
A
like
look comes
favor
from
supposed to
me.
be a favor supposed to keep happening. I look at it like this.
Nah, I
The nigga
just
had a-
looked it up, bro. It is a difference, bro. A
Okay, what's the
favor
dif-
off a favor.
What you looked up?
I looked
you
up,
looked up?
Is there a difference between a favor and good looking out? Because I looked up good looking before, and you know they're gonna say good looking as like beautiful and shit like that. But a favor and good looking out, because look at this, it says yes, there's a distinct difference between favor and good looking out, right? A favor
Looking
is
out a favor.
a favor is a specific, often requested kind act or service done for someone. Good looking out, right? On the other hand, is proactive, often unsolicited. That means they didn't ask for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Act
The
of
look you saying
watching
is
out for
unsolicited?
someone's interest. Yeah,
Look
is
at that's what I
unsolicited.
said. You got to ask for
Okay.
a favor.
All right.
Look,
So
Frieza
look,
didn't ask,
unsolicited.
Frieza didn't ask him for shit, so he didn't give Frieza a favor.
so
Right.
why if Frieza ain't asking for nothing, what Frieza mad for?
The friendship.
What he mad about
I
a
told
friendship?
some people take friendships different. Everybody ain't like ice cold. You know, I got some friends that I done knew since 2005. If they just stop answering my calls, I'm gonna be curious.
And show so to Kimberly. Kimberly said Freezy did Anton a favor because Anton asked Freezy to be on the show. And
That's
he
a
said
fact.
Freezy was doing the favor because it wasn't unsolicited, it was actually solicited. He asked him to be on the show, you know, for free too. Fuck it. He'll be on the show with
Yeah,
me.
because he didn't get paid. He didn't get paid at all for those 9 months or anything, and he didn't ask to get paid
And the
either.
only plug he
Opportunity.
got
Y'all
was at the
tripping.
end of the show. He said, "Go check out my channel at No Captivity Freezer." And who wouldn't do that after being on a panel for 3 hours?
Yeah,
Bruh,
people do
just
that on
being-
this panel. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Even being on this panel right now is exposure, my nigga. Like you got to think about the audience. That's full-fledged exposure. So Frieza
But I
being
don't
on
look
that-
like if I'm doing I don't look like if I'm doing people a favor by letting them up here.
Wait,
Like
what you
it
say?
never crossed my mind that I'd be let it because a lot of people that come up here ain't even content creators.
Well, it's
You
a what's the word? Like when you it's mutual. Like it's a mutual.
You know, it's a favor. Like,
beneficial.
let's say you ask me to review a show that you did, or you got somebody that you know, you asked me to interview them. Like, look,
Mhm.
interview one of my peoples, them. You know what I'm saying? They out
Mhm.
here, they doing such and that's like more of a favor. It's like you asking me to lend you the platform for a specific reason. Or you telling me, yo, I'm doing this birthday thing. I want people to show up on my shit Saturday. Could I come through and promote? That is more like a favor. But me just letting you up here, we just chilling. That's not like I don't consider that a favor.
For somebody who don't have if somebody don't have the subscribers or they trying to get they get some more traction going and get more exposure, it is definitely a favor. And I think you should look at it like that, dog, because there's nothing wrong with doing business. Like if I'm coming at you with with an idea like that, my whole goal is before I come at you with an idea, I gotta know how you're gonna benefit from it as well. So it's not just me extracting.
I don't want to
So it
don't
builds a
like
relationship.
considering it. Oh, my bad. I thought you was finished. My bad.
No, you good. That was it.
The reason I don't like considering shit like the favors, because a lot of people like forcing favors on you so you could be indebted to them. And that's unsolicited. That's good looking out. And good looking out, you know what good looking out deserve? Good looking
What?
out. A
Yeah.
thumbs up and good looking out.
So
Because
what
I
is
didn't ask
Freezy
you.
problem, my nigga? Like he should be okay with the fact that the nigga don't fuck with him no more, even if he just drop him like a, you know what I'm saying? Yo, how you feel about friendship and all that shit? That's some personal shit.
But
As
you
a
gotta
man, you gotta
remember, this is
understand that
why he
shit.
took it he took it personal because
It's personal.
Anton was acting like if it was a friend, it was personal. They got each other number, and also after he was sick, like just if I fuck with you, and then you got in an accident,
That's
and
when
then-
the change
and then I didn't
happened.
hit you up. If I fuck with you and you got in an accident and I didn't hit you up, and then you felt away, I would have empathized with, oh, my fault. I probably should have. You probably felt a way that, even though I know that you feeling the way, you got to get out of your feelings, yeah. but I gotta empathize with you if I really fuck with you. And that's why at the start I'm saying that Freezy thought Anton fuck with him the same way he fuck with Anton. And that's not the case, bro.
Hey, we're gonna have to have the same conversation with you again, August.
Yeah.
That every time when they come with to something about Anton, you biased as hell, man.
Your mic breaking up, but we just in the Anton phase right now, and I'm gonna have my own personal opinion about things. There are things that I'm gonna concede on if I change my mind on it, but this one I don't see the problem in it, and I don't see the problem with, because I look at it like this, right? We all up here for like on some business shit. You know what I mean? It's a competition for market share. So the people that are watching your channel right now are not watching some other shit right now. So there's a competition for market share. Anton is a hard worker in his space. This nigga drops content way more than everybody that I can even think of, right? So what he does is he exalts his platform. When his platform is exalted like that and he brings somebody up that is lesser than him, that is a favor, look, however the fuck y'all want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I believe that they're the same word, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can call it whatever y'all want to call it. Semantics is whatever. That's giving Freezy some light. The sheer fact that the dude on here that's hosting this right now said, I haven't seen you, strictly because you ain't been on Anton panel, shows you that this dude is helping this dude out. It's clear as day. That's number one. Number two, the fact that Freezy feels some type of way about it, it shows that he is out of favor with somebody that he thought he had favor with. My personal opinion, as a man, if you stop fucking with me, I'll reach out, ask you what's up. You don't want to talk, I'm gonna keep my shit going because I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I got my own thing to do. I appreciate it while I had it. I'm gonna take whatever, you know, the good look or the favor or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and I'm gonna multiply and build off of it. That's it.
August, it seems like you looking for favor from Anton, bro.
No, man, fuck no. I don't need Anton for shit. I can grind my way up like I've been doing my whole life. I don't need Anton to help me in a goddamn thing. I'm just giving y'all a perspective because there are opportunities in this space where you could take advantage of it, and sometimes it lasts long. Sometimes motherfucker snatch the rug off your ass. You can't feel no type of way about it. It's just the name of the game.
Yeah, I think the nigga really just mad because he lost a friend. Like, I don't think that he's missing out. Like, he feel like he missing out on some shit. You really think he just mad because he lost a friend?
No, I think he mad because he lost the ability to be on that platform, and niggas is like, where you been at?
Wow, man.
Uh-oh.
You is on one part, man. Crazy,
Freezy over there doing solid numbers. We had 3-4.
I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying that your numbers is definitely you're gonna notice a difference when you don't have that stimmy. You know what I'm saying? So which is all good. You know what I mean? But the facts are facts. Keep putting the work in, keep hustling. Shit.
They say shows of the dollars. They say I might need to get high to see it from August's point of view.
No, you don't, because
me too, man.
I'm high right now, and I don't see it. Shit.
It's stupid.
And you pop up like a magician or something too, man. You pop up like a magician. Soon as Anton we be talking about Anton. There go August right there. Hey man, I just think y'all looking at it from the wrong point of view, man.
August, people
you can't leave these men that still live with their mother. Until you get your own place, you're not a man. So we can't listen to little boys on the internet at 9 o'clock drinking Hennessy and have no job, no responsibilities, no bills, no annuities, no 401ks, no money saved. He ain't got 10,000 stacked. He probably ain't never seen 10,000. So any nigga with money, Tampon Daniels come through and flash a little money, and then he start motherfucking sucking D. Good Lord.
You're gonna get pregnant, son. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You're gonna get pregnant, bro.
You gotta stop blazing.
You gotta hop off my.
You're a glazer. And you gotta stop being on YouTube all night and get you a job, boy.
You will get pregnant, son. So I can get
you a job, son.
So I can give me a Lexus like you.
Tampon Daniels will let you work for him.
Whoa. Pause, man.
This nigga said this man boy to get pregnant, bro. This is crazy to me, bro. I never heard no shit like that in life.
Wow. I just gonna let it rock. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro. That shit is wild.
Yeah, these
stop
dudes
meat
is
riding. You gotta get pregnant, my nigga.
they young
I'm telling you,
sucker
you
duckers,
will
man.
get pregnant.
They
You will get pregnant. My
they
birthday
live with
March,
their
my nigga.
parents, and then they come on YouTube and want to talk to grown men. You ain't
will
been through the
get pregnant, my
struggles.
nigga. I'm telling you,
You
my
ain't
birthday is
been
March.
through
You
nothing,
better
man.
ask my mom.
You know what I mean? Your credit score all fucked up. Your YouTube score, your score. Only thing high is your score on the video game.
Right. Thank you, Ism. Are you done?
You're welcome.
Because I'm not gonna give you the attention you want, bro. I don't like dudes. You know what I'm saying? So you go ahead and take that shit somewhere else.
I don't know what you talk about. I'm just
Yeah,
pulling
no,
your
no,
whole card. So when you
your
act
meat
like a
riding,
hoe,
bro.
I gotta pull your whole card.
You're meat riding, bro. We on the internet. Come on.
Man, come
Calm
on,
down.
man. Come on, man.
Calm down,
Come on,
bro.
man. Everybody in
Calm
the
down.
chat say you
hop,
you on
go hop in your
tampons.
Lexus.
Tampon.
Go hop in your Lexus. Bro, you think I give
What
a fuck
kind
about
is
what
it?
the chat say?
Yeah, the chat mean a lot. You
don't
just
mean
you
nothing
just
to me.
disrespected the chat. Somebody in the chat, get this sucker up out of here. He just disrespected the chat.
Ism, you do it. You got the Lexus money.
And shows her the TBE. He said,
That's what I thought.
Corey said the video was monetized enough. No, the video was monetized enough. Said what video? What video you talking about?
The last
Anton-
video with
It's Antoine
Tampon
Daniels
Daniels.
video, yeah, when he talked about his daughter, the shit monetized.
okay.
He pretty much saying that people can feel how they want and talk the legalities they want. YouTube done, went through the video back and forth and saw it followed the
It's still
guidelines.
good.
To be honest,
You
with
got
you,
all
I
these
seen the lead.
YouTube lawyers.
I seen the
They
lead
want to
attorney
say what
talk about.
can be played, what can't be played. Then we got a man named August up here putting glaze on his lips. Why we can't you
Are you
calm
mo-
down
are you
while you glazing
monetized?
your lips, boy?
Are you monetized, Ism?
I was monetized before you even got started.
No,
on
you're
YouTube.
not monetized. Okay,
Sucker
that's all
ducker.
I need to know. That's all I need to know. You monetized?
Okay.
Let me check your channel.
Yes,
got
I have
vidIQ.
members
I'm a
only,
member.
nigga.
I'm a
I just
member.
ain't even been going live. You dumb little
Yeah, I'm
sucker.
a
Let me
member.
check your
Ism.
channel and
I'm
see
a
if you're
member. Ism
monetized.
channel.
'Cause you
Ism
talking
is
all this
Exactly.
shit.
I got a
Exactly.
membership
See, this
over
is a
there.
dumb little boy. The most expensive thing he got is that gaming chair. He don't have no car, no whip. You ain't got. You live with your mommy.
I need to give me a Lexus like Ism.
There you go. That'll be a start.
I need to give me a 96 Lexus like Ism. Then I'm gonna be a
No,
no,
no. I didn't have several Lexus. That's what I like.
I need to get several
Get something
Lexus
you
like
like,
this.
man. It don't matter. Hey, if it's a
By the way,
Honda or a
shout out to
Hyundai, just keep it
Bonds.
clean, player.
He said, give me
Just
a
keep
minute
it clean.
first. He said, I don't know, nigga. Tampon Daniels is crazy work. I think he's feeling that Tampon Daniels. That shit is funny. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that's what Corey been calling that nigga this whole entire week. Shit, y'all niggas late. Y'all niggas late as hell.
Tampon Daniels. No, I remember I reviewed this shit, but it's just that shit just caught me off guard. You know what I mean?
I thought he called him futon.
No, you know what?
futon, tampon, he called him all that. He called him all that.
I didn't hear tampon. That's what I heard. Futon. It's today I'm hearing tampon Daniels. My fault.
Yeah, he been saying all that shit. Him and that light skinned nigga, boy, they been going off on this nigga, man.
Craig.
Co-host.
That nigga
Craig.
funny.
Yeah, that nigga Craig.
Yeah, nigga Craig funny. That nigga funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think I'll check on once the live finish. I'll pull that shit up. I'll check it out. I don't know. You think he mentioned anything about Anton?
Yeah.
Nah, he did. He got a whole new shirt. He for the live he doing right now. He got a whole new shirt talking about cry about your family. Yeah.
Please send me that shit. Or
I did. Go to your Discord.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
going
go
to
to your
check it.
Discord.
I'm going to check it now.
I got you, brother. I got
Are
you.
we,
Anton,
are we serious about that?
Anton, let me ask you a question real quick, and I'm gonna go back to free.
If it was like
Hold on,
that, why
Anton.
would he
Was it?
still
Hold
have
on,
a wrench?
Anton. Stop for a second. Was
Why would he
it?
still have a wrench?
Was it intentional? Was it intentional or not?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Now go ahead, Freeze. You got it.
No.
Okay,
Let's
so
hold on, bro. Let's not skip over this shit.
no, this is not your show, bro. Let me
Look,
fucking finish.
You don't want to address
Bro,
the
let me finish.
real
Bro,
core
you can
problem.
talk. Hold on.
because you got
Easy.
a
Rewind the tape when Anton was talking, and remember I was
Anton, give
dead
him a couple
silent.
minutes. Give him a couple minutes, Anton. I just wanted to get
Damn.
clear. So Anton saying it wasn't on purpose. Anton saying it wasn't on purpose, fam. Go ahead.
Man, okay. Anyway, y'all can act like y'all seeing things if you want to, bro. Bro, come real talk. Real talk. Hold on, listen. I don't care. All I'm saying is this: the man didn't acknowledge him. Anybody with eyes that can see, anybody with good sense. You do a thing for a person for 9 months. This man acknowledged you for 9 months, and then you text him. You sick. He don't acknowledge you when you was sick. He don't acknowledge your text message. Then when you show up next week, he act like he don't see you at all in the chat. right? He in the show. He doesn't call your name one time in the chat. He in the show. Then you show up the next week because you think, okay, maybe the nigga blind or something. Maybe he just automatically went blind or something. Then you show up the next week. The nigga don't call your name again. Now you show up for 9 months after he asked you to close the show with him. You show up for 9
I ain't gonna hold you because of optics and shit, bro. That shit look bad, bro. It sung bad, it looked bad because he's fixated too much on the acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like he deserves
That's why
it.
people don't say too much.
That's why that's why a lot of times you don't do that shit, bro. Because this YouTube shit, bro, is not about real shit, bro. It's about optics. That's what matters, bro. That's why people go and for moments and clips and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
They understand that the audience
wearing your
is-
heart on your sleeve. You come up here trying to, this is real nigga shit, bro. That
business,
shit is
bro.
not.
They understand that the audience is fucking kind of slow sometimes, and whatever sound more sensationalized, they're gonna run with it, even if it ain't logical, even if you can disprove it. It don't matter, and they'll take some. You could say something, and they conceptually understand exactly what you said. But if it gives them one giggle to act like they don't understand the meaning of the words, they're gonna run with that shit every time. So you pretty much got to ignore their ass, to be honest, because you can say anything, and if they can slightly turn it to something else, that's what you said. So it's like, fuck 'em.
That's a fact.
I think this is kind of a little bit of a homosexual tendency, though, a little bit, because it's like, brother, you don't need that man's acknowledgement. Like, why does he? Like, I get it. Like, you know, I mean, you've been.
Oh, that shit is weird now. I ain't gonna say it ain't weird. Yeah.
No, it wasn't about the acknowledgement though. It was more about the man had been acknowledging them for 9 months, and this is the reason why he didn't complain about it until he actually had him on the panel and something had happened in the background. Because I heard Freezer, he was talking on Sharon channel today, and he was going through the whole process of it or whatever, and telling Sharon what was going on and correlating it with the beefs and stuff like that Anton and had between Anton and Corey, and now Anton and Kwame Brown. So he was showing a pattern.
I get it. You know what I mean? Like I said, y'all got a long-term relationship where it came with some type of war stories probably. So I get it. But at the end of the day, bro, you gotta move on, man.
He said that they ain't never met in person. He said that.
Right, but
this
he's
is why I'm
flip-flopping. He's flip-flopping. He's saying they know each other for real, but then he's saying that they don't know each other for real. And that's that corporate world slick shit. I'm gonna smile with you nice like we cool and all of that, but in reality, it's just a business play I'm making. I'm playing politics. I'm shaking hands with the right people, whether I fuck with them or not. Is a political game, and the average person don't play like that. The average person, regular normal people think. Regular normal people is not playing like that, right? But a lot of people who play the corporate game, they played so long that they assume that regular average people see the world from them lens, and that's not how average people do that shit. You know what I mean?
Hey DJ, do you know your screen is I think it's frozen. Or it look like it might be frozen.
That ain't that nigga.
What you mean?
Okay. Because it looked like your mouth is just your hand is just over your mouth. That's all I'm seeing on your screen right now.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
You don't see his eyes
Oh,
blinking?
my bad.
Yeah, nigga can't chill.
His eyes is blinking, nigga. He froze because he that cold, young nigga. You just ain't got to that level yet. You understand me?
Oh shit.
Oh, his eyes is blinking. Yeah, the live recording shit was over your eyes. I ain't see it blinking. My bad. My fault.
Hey, but if you notice though, Witch Doctor, if you have a panel-driven show, it's just a matter of time before people fall out. This is the new soap opera. This is the new Love and Hip Hop, the Zeus channel. And then we go off and then people cuss each other out. And here come all the live streams. Only thing different is these are bigger content creators. beef is a part of black YouTube. You got to go through the chitlin circuit, gauntlet, and people got to say, "You monetize? Oh, I got more subscribers than you." This is the YouTube chicken circuit battle rap gauntlet right here. Some survive, some don't. And this right here is boosting up Corey. Is boosting up Anton, good and bad. Freezy done got a lot of new subscribers. He done kind of got in there and got cool with Kwame. Then they say he had O'Shea on there. So then you start getting the allies. You know what I mean? So Angry Man can't say nothing bad about Anton because that's an ally. Now the boy is whatever. He on the fence because he talks back to his masters. You know, Angry Man and Anton. So, you know, niggas gotta kind of watch where they go. You know, you and the other boy, that's the other boy from overseas, you know, the heavyset guy. You and him fall out because you in America and he ain't. So it's a lot of little jealousy going on.
Damn.
You know, I'm a player, niggas hate me, but I can't, you know, do nothing about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's YouTube politics. It's gonna forever have politics. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you could run from the politics, but I think is hey, you gotta control. You could control how much you involve yourself in the politics, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The less people you deal with, the easier it is.
Right. But then again, you gotta network too and shit. But bro, when it comes to networking, bro, I like relying on what I could do, not how you feel about me, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. This is why I always, even the hamburger nigga from overseas you talking about. When I started fucking with that nigga, pause, I came through offering beats. Like, yo, just promote my shit. Like, I'm never coming through with no open hand for you to put something in an empty hand. If this hand empty, the other hand got something to give you, bro. Because I don't like that shit. Relying on how somebody feel about you. That shit gets weird, bro. You already got to deal with that shit in relationship.
Think that, you know, my whole thing is like if I'm approach you with something and ask you for something, I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. You know what I mean? Whether it's gonna be upfront or you know on the back end. You know what I mean? So my whole approach when it comes to things like this, like with Freezy, this is why I don't agree with Freezy, because he complaining that the nigga was giving him the look for 9 months. So what you want the nigga to give you the look for the next 9 months? Like what, you know what I mean? What do you expect, my nigga? Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you got to stand on your own. You know what I mean?
One thing I would say, if somebody stop fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? Getting understanding, that's one thing. But being butthurt about it, just like let that shit be. It's just like
that's
if a chick ain't want to fuck with you. Like I'm not mad if this bitch ain't fucking with me.
Y'all trying to act like men don't have no kind of feelings. That shit crazy to me, man.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying for you spaz out about it, but it's like, dang, nigga can't even feel a way about motherfucker that doing certain things.
But if you feel a way about it, bro, it's supposed to be a little 15-minute conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was in Freezy's position,
we can't dictate how long the nigga upset. Well, listen,
this is why I'm gonna say that.
He gotta deal with it how he deal with it.
What I'm saying is because he's talking about feelings. He talking about feelings. Me personally, if nigga be like, hey, Freezy, I ain't seen you in a minute, you know, you ain't been on Anton shit, I'll be like, the nigga just stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? That's the end of it. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know why, but nigga stop fucking with me. You know what I mean? Y'all catch me on my channel doing my thing like I've been doing. Simple as that. I'm not gonna get into this whole thing about it.
That's the thing. At first he was chill, but then they start going. You see, it's one thing when you and somebody, you're not cool and you
Who
chilling.
Struck first though? Who struck first? That's the real thing.
Oh, well, in the story that I heard today on Sharon channel, they say Anton struck first. On the story I heard today. On the story I heard today with Freezy and Sharon, he said that they was talking about him in the back, and the word got out to him that. What you say?
You say in the Discord? Talking about him in the Discord?
No, I don't know. I don't know. He didn't reveal how he got the information to. I think he brought up Hassan or some junk like that. I think he said something about Hassan sent it.
See what I heard.
To Anton.
Freezy was talking about his wife. I heard Freeze was talking about his wife first.
Freezy wasn't talking about his wife.
I got you, Giz. I got the exact clip of Freezy telling what he said about his wife, and he wasn't talking about.
Better.
He was talking about Anton, bro. He was actually talking about Anton. What Anton said about his wife live in front of everybody. He wasn't saying no secrets and shit.
A couple other people, Fanny P, we was on his platform just having small talk. I'm damn near laying back in my chair asleep. That's how small the platform was, talking.
Goddamn.
And then Izzy Bands asked me, and this when all hell broke loose. He said, Freezy, man, why you ain't on Anton platform no more? What happened? And
hold on. And how many people was on this channel?
It was like 3 to 5 people watching.
Why did you like Sharon with that one? Why did you make his day with that one? Yo, that's definitely made my day.
I'm just being honest.
So to OG Sigma, he said, man, if y'all are gonna talk about it right. Freezy didn't like what Anton said about his wife. Freezy went to another show and bringing it up. We got back to Anton and it was on. Oh, we got back. So you was the one that got back to Anton. That is crazy. But wait a minute. Freezy didn't like, and OG Sigma, you could answer this in the chat, right? When you say Freezy didn't like what Anton said about his wife, you're saying Freezy didn't like what Anton said about Anton's wife, or Freezy didn't like what Anton said about Freezy's wife? When you say his, is the his Anton or the his Freezy? Appreciate it.
Then this is what happened. This is where y'all need to pay attention. Now, mind you, Sharon, I need you to pay attention to this.
Yo.
For 3 months, I'm getting sneak this. I'm still super chatting Anton. Never called him. Never complained that he didn't reach back out. I was just minded. I didn't have no problem with Anton at all.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, let me rewind. When I was co-hosting the show, Anton made a remark about his wife that I in my mind I was like.
And the remark that Anton said is that his wife top him off every morning. Anton said in front of the world that his wife top him off every morning, and Freezy was talking on another panel how he, let me run the clip.
Hosting the show, Anton made a remark about his wife that I in my mind I was like, damn, that was kind of inappropriate. He said that his wife sucks his D every day in front of like 1,200 people. He was bragging that his wife sucks his D every day. I didn't mention it on his show because hey, that's your wife. That's how you want to talk about your wife. Okay, but I always like I always had a check mark in my mind like, damn, what kind of dude say some shit like that about his wife on a live stream, right?
Right.
So okay, so why is that relevant now? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. 3 months later, Izzy Band asked me, Freezer, why you not on Anton show? Same question Logic asked me. I said, I told Izzy Band the same thing I told Logic. He just stopped bringing me up. I don't know the reason to this day. To this day, I don't know the reason. To this day, I don't know. Right? Some people say it was because Anton's egotistical. He didn't like when people were saying, no, Anton, we ready for Freezy. We ready for Freezy. That's the main theory, but I don't know. So people went to, I told Izzy Bands that, and then people went to start having small talk about Anton's character.
You see, what I would say that I don't agree with Freezy is if that man say that that's what his wife do, I don't think it's my place to like it or dislike it. That's what they do.
It's really not.
So do them. As a matter of fact, I don't even know why you're telling me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I would have never brought that back up.
Never mentioned that shit.
Like however I may feel about
black Israelite niggas, they kind of
I just say they grown as hell, boy. You ain't got no right to be saying what you don't like.
Black Israelite niggas is kind of simpish for black women because these niggas want to be some like fake pro-black pimp niggas and think they can have more than one woman and this black Israelite and I'm the soil of the earth and you the queen mother of the earth. So if another man talking about his wife in a defamatory way, oh, that hit home. I don't like that. You can't say something about the way a man like to do with his woman. But I'm a wild boy, but I don't even want no head every night. I need to build up. Can I get a couple of nights off? Come on, every night. This nigga is embellishing in his exploits.
Even if my old lady top me off every night or every morning, if she's my bitch that I fuck with on the side is just a skeezer I'm fucking around with, that's different. But my girl,
every morning, bro.
But bro, even if it was every morning, I'm not about to come to the internet and say that shit for everybody to know my
Okay.
girl. Like, come on, bro.
But that's you.
your
But
girl. That's your wife.
okay,
That's different. If it's just
But
a
that's your
teaser,
perspective. You trying to put your
sure.
morals on
No,
like
but
how
that's
he
what
move.
no, I'm not putting my morals on him. I already said it. I didn't care. I'm indifferent to what him and his old lady do. I'm just saying that I want to brag about it. But one thing I would say on Freezy behalf, even though I disagree with him giving a fuck about what Anton and his old lady do, is Freezy know he's on that Bible shit heavy, on that moral shit heavy. And he probably assumed that Anton is his brother in Bible, is his biblical brother. Because Anton professed to be this biblical nigga. So Freezy is thinking they both going by biblical standards and shit. So he's looking at it crazy because they both is
What in the Bible say you can't say that about your wife?
wait,
I
let me
don't
just
know.
respond real quick. Let me respond to
Nothing,
this.
right?
Wait.
I don't know
I-
the
I'll
Bible
just say
like
this.
that, bro.
Yeah,
You
being a
asking
That's
Bible,
what I'm
being a
saying.
Bible
So he
believer,
ain't do
being a
nothing. He not
Bible
saying
believer
nothing
don't
that's
mean
against
you
God.
approved, bro. Y'all think
No,
that being a
I
Bible
would just
believer
say
mean that you gotta be approved and you gotta be this nice nigga all the time. Like nothing in the
Yeah.
Bible says that you can't say that shit. Like it's
well, I
it's
just
just a
say
standard.
this. I just say this, right? It was an off-colored I think it might have been an off-colored comment, but I wouldn't have repeated that to nobody else. That's between that man and his wife. I would have left that alone. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you say. Do I
Even
think
though
Anton
Anton said it in
might have
front of
said
the
it?
world,
So
even
what?
though
Yeah, he
Anton
said
said
it
it in
in
front of the world to everybody, I still want to repeat it or even give a fuck about it. I'm
yeah,
maybe
I
in a
wouldn't
joke.
care.
Who
I wouldn't
knows?
have cared.
Who
Yeah.
knows if we might joke or say something about it? But I won't have like good or bad about it. I'm indifferent to this shit because it's not me and my girl. That's two of them. You know what I mean?
And if you want some
Right.
biblical shit,
Right.
there's nothing in the Bible that said what he said was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like he not doing nothing that's against God. You talking about a perception that Christians are supposed to have, and you using that Christian ideology and saying that a nigga's supposed to be, he do, you know,
But
proclaim to
look
be a
at this
fucking
though.
Christian.
What about
But you
if
know what I'm
it's
saying?
what about if I'm wrong? What if it's not about Christian? Look at what BATL says. Shows her the BATL. She says it's not about what he said. It's the fact that he said that in front of an audience. So maybe Freezy wasn't big mad about it. He just thought it was distasteful. It probably wasn't like some plagiaristic
If
shit
his
that he
wife
would
ain't tripping, why the fuck is Freezy tripping, dog?
That's a fact. That's
But
a
that's the
fact. The
thing.
girl he
But
Like
talking
his
about
wife
ain't
don't give a
tripping. What are
fuck.
you
You know
talking
what I'm
about?
saying? So why the fuck do you care?
Wait a minute. So was he tripping or
This
did he have or did he say something about it? Because
Man,
that's
I think that's the
different
same thing.
It's
I
the
think
same
that's
shit, man. I wouldn't have never mentioned it. If his wife ain't talking about it, why the fuck would I be talking about it? His
If
wife,
no,
you know, she do that. She didn't come out and say that it's a lie. She didn't divorce the nigga, none of that shit. So what the
look
fuck
at
do
this
you
though.
care about it, my nigga?
So look at this though. Let's say that you say you drink hot beers. You don't like drinking beers when it's cold. Like,
Yeah.
why should I give a fuck about it? But if I tell this nigga Keon that you drink hot beers, you know what I'm saying? At best, I'm saying shit that is not my business. But that don't mean that I'm mad about it or no shit. That's just I'm just saying this shit. I'm just saying
I
what you
think that's
said.
a difference,
I think the
DJ.
difference.
That's a difference
Go ahead.
compared
Yeah,
because
it's a little
that's
bit of a
something
difference.
I
that's
see where
very
you're trying to
very
go with it, but that's
small.
something different. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
something. This is something that Buddy really disagrees with.
All
Like,
right, let's say you say
the
you and
hot
your
beat.
old lady. Let's say you and your old lady is swingers. You know what I'm saying? And you said that in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then no, we leave it. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. I said him and his old lady swing. That shit is wild. And you know that don't mean that I'm mad about you and your old lady or some shit. Like I don't think he was mad. I didn't hear him say he was mad about it. And so to the next
He
level
talked
of
against
it.
it. That's what I'm
not
trying
being
to say.
mad,
Like
not
it's
being
like,
mad,
you know,
but
you
disagree.
gotta,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
he talked against it like he got an opinion about it. And it's like for me personally, whatever that nigga do with his wife, that's their business. If she
That
if
is
she
true.
happy where
However,
she at, you know what I'm saying? Then
that
you know
is their
it's all
business, but he did make it the public business.
he can
Like
talk
I
about it or
see,
whatever, but I
wanna,
don't have
but
to.
I
see, yeah,
personally won't make it a subject, but he actually put it out there in Front Street in the public for everybody to talk about.
Even
He
still though, bro,
volunteered
Yeah,
that
but
as a man, why the hell do I care?
let's break it
I
down
agree.
because
I agree with what August was saying.
a nigga's not gonna get mad at you all because you mentioned it. So I think it might have been more than him just mentioning it. I
But
mean,
look at this though.
Yeah,
Well, we
yeah.
don't know because we
We
didn't
don't know. We
unless
don't know what
we can
Freezy
see
had.
the
Let
clip.
me give y'all this.
Yeah, we
Let
gotta
me
see the
give y'all
clip.
this then. Y'all got it. He shouldn't give a fuck. Cause I surely
honestly,
wouldn't give a fuck.
I
would
wouldn't have gave a damn.
I would have
Don't give a
stopped him
damn.
in his tracks so he don't start getting too detailed, because I don't want a man to tell me detailed
Like,
shit
pause, my nigga.
about
Thank you
what
for
they
saying.
got
Like,
going
chill,
on.
my
Like,
nigga.
that
Like,
is
fuck, we
you know what
don't
I'm
too much
saying?
information. Yeah, that's how I looked at it. Like, yeah.
However, what I would say though is that going around and saying that Freezy talking about his wife and insinuating that Freezy disrespected his wife,
Well, we gotta
that
hear
was
that
dead
side.
wrong. Wait a minute, that was dead wrong, and you got a big audience, and you could paint the narrative like that is what he was doing, and he wasn't talking about your wife. He was echoing what you said. Sure, he shouldn't have done
We
it,
gotta
and
see it in
sure, it's not his
context, though, bro.
business. But that
We
is
gotta
the
see it in
context, though.
context.
But that is
Nah,
the
that's
context.
how you saying it.
Let
We
me
gotta
just
see.
say
Yeah,
this.
just like how y'all
wasn't
said
nothing
y'all
about
don't
his
know.
wife.
Yeah,
I
just
was
like how y'all
on
said
that
y'all
panel.
don't
It
know.
wasn't
But
nothing
here's
about
one
his
This
thing.
wife.
man
Here's
was on
one
the
thing that I
panel.
noticed.
As a matter of fact, look, Next Level was on the panel, and the conversation was not about his wife, bro. That is the context, bro. He was talking
Bro, we
about
gotta
what
see
this man
Freezy
said.
saying it, bro. That's the only way we can get a real perspective, because it's probably some shit in there that he leaving out. That's what niggas do. They tell shit one sided to make
I'll
themselves
play that little
look
bit.
look favorable
I'll
in
play
life
the
and
little
garner
bit.
some sympathy.
What everybody been saying about his wife, that same thing that he been saying about his wife. That's the only thing that was said about his anything that was other than about him. What upset him was how people was talking about how he makes his money with his Patreon, and like how everybody be talking about how he be lying and all that other shit. So when people was talking about his money, that's what fucked with him, in my opinion. Because I
Well,
was
see,
there.
yeah.
It was about his money. Now, did he make it seem like it was about his wife and family? Yeah, you can say that, but no, it didn't have nothing to do about his wife at all. It was mostly about people talking about, the shit that be in the Patreon and in the Discords and things like that behind the
So
scenes.
wait, so Freezy was talking about that too? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Freezy was talking about a bunch of things about Anton and different stuff, right? Because him and
Okay,
Anton
let's
was
just
at
say this.
odds,
Let's
right?
just say, because people keep saying Freezy. It was a panel of people.
Right. It was,
You
but
know,
it was, but Freezy knew Freezy was like the main Freezy. Yeah, it was a panel of people. It was a couple of
Look,
people that was talking about Anton.
It's not even that. It's not even that complicated. It's not even that complicated. I just wouldn't have let it come out my mouth. I just wouldn't have let it. I just wouldn't have spoke on it. Like,
Nigga
it
don't
could
give
have
a
been an
fuck out
off-color
there.
comment. But see, here's the thing. Here's where Anton fucks up too. Because Anton, I don't know if he was doing this to build this channel up, but all of this bravado commentary. I don't know if it was trying to make yourself seem like you the most masculine of the man. Oh, my girl, she sucked me
But
off
look at
every
this,
night.
though.
I drive
Look at
Porsches. I do all of this, and you niggas ain't nothing, and I'm making this money. All of that is bravado to make it seem. I don't know if that's like a page out of Kevin Samuel's book or what, but all of that is a bravado to either say things for shock value to build up your channel, or I don't know if you feel that way
I
or
agree.
not. But it
Possibly.
comes.
Let me ask you this. Let
Possibly,
me
yeah, I
ask you
agree.
this.
And it
Let
worked,
me
my
ask you
nigga.
this.
It worked.
18, right? You think?
Yeah, you're
do
right.
you think
You're right.
it's
August,
right
it
for
worked.
It
Anton?
fucking worked.
You think it's right for Anton to talk about his wife like that?
Yeah. Who
Yeah, I
says
mean,
he's wrong?
if he want to talk about his wife in that manner, go right ahead. Talk about
It's
your
that
wife.
nigga wife. Like, what the fuck? We not
In
the
that
moral
manner.
police.
I wouldn't do it about my wife. I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
me
it about my
personally, but
wife.
yeah.
Wait
But
a minute. Wait a
you know,
minute.
to each his
Let's
own.
slow it down. Let's slow it down. So now, you think somebody's wrong to have an opinion about that shit?
I think somebody's wrong to have an opinion where they, first of all, you got a nigga that's been giving you a good look for the last 9 fucking months, and then you want to have an opinion about it, like, at the same time. I think that you biting the hand that feeds you, and now you feel some type of way about it. That's what I think.
Yeah, that. Look, that's how I kind of feel too. I don't think it's wrong for him to have an opinion. I don't think it's wrong for him to disagree with Anton about the situation. Just don't sit up here and act like you don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what's the problem with this. I don't know what the problem with
But
that.
that's
But
the
clearly
thing.
this is the
How
problem.
could we say that he acting like he know what's going on? I think like if somebody, like if me, you cool, you know what I'm saying? And I got certain opinions about you, I might not say certain shit. I might tell it to you and shit like that. If we
But
not cool, and people saying shit, I might just dip or some shit. But if
Check
we
it out.
enemies, now, like the fuck, Them niggas already got smoke and shit like that. So
Yo, check it out.
Yeah,
Here's what happened.
I'm saying,
Here's what happened, right?
Hold on, wait a minute, wait. I'm saying he didn't know because he literally sat up here and said that he didn't know. Like when people, he sat up here in the video and said when people asked him why is he not on Anton's show no more, he would tell them he doesn't know. That's not
the reason why he's not on the show. Wait a minute. He was off the show before all of that shit.
Oh, well, shit.
Him and Anton was already not cool before all of this shit.
DJ,
It
though,
ain't-
like say for instance,
Wait, hold on, August. Let me say something real quick. It ain't nothing to be confused
he's out
about.
of place for talking about the man, wife, and shit like that. I still think that he's out of place, but it's like I still think he's out of place for giving a fuck about what going on with Anton and his old lady. However, he didn't disrespect Anton old lady. No, Anton is going out of his way to feel offended because he didn't diss your old lady. No,
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Wait, here's the thing. This ain't that complicated. You know when you dealing with a nigga who got an ego. You know when you dealing with a nigga who you can't say anything or they looking for a reason to feel like they had a bruised ego. He's probably thinking, well, if you my mans, you should have been up there saying that shit with the mother niggas that don't fuck with me or who watch the
but
fam
he's
or
not
whatever.
his mans, bro. He
No.
clearly
I'm
proved
just
to
saying.
him that he's not his mans,
No,
bro.
that's after. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, DJ. That's after. I'm talking about when what's his name when Freezy was up there. This because all of that escalated after he was up there and he said it. You know why he's not fucking with you. Obviously, it could have been something that you said or something that got back to him that you might have said on the panel because he has the ego or he feels that if you say anything that he don't agree with, he's going to cut you off and he feels that you niggas need him. So obviously, that's the point right there. He
But
feels
look,
that you.
evidently them niggas do need him if they feel some type of way about him cutting them off. And this is what I want to say, DJ. If you say, for instance, you Anton, I'm Freezy, right? And we got a solid relationship. You giving me red carpet for 9 months straight. You calling the nigga. If my mic too loud, let me know too, son, because I had turned it up a little bit. You calling me out every day. 9 months straight. I'm on a panel. Me showing me love. And then for whatever reason that I don't know, you stop fucking with me. The first thing I'm gonna do if I really care about it and it's that deep for me is I'm gonna ask you like a man, like, are we good? Because if we are, we could just clear the air right now. If there's something you might have heard, we can go ahead and clarify that shit, get that shit out the way. Or if you ain't trying to speak on it, it's whatever. But at the same time, if you don't want to keep, showing me the look or doing what you was doing for me, I'm not gonna feel no type of way for it like a man because that's your motherfucking panel, and I gotta stand on my own any motherfucking way.
No,
so it is what it is.
I agree with what you're saying though, August. But you saying that, but we don't know if Freezy was looking at that like, yo, this is my nigga. We probably been chopping it up in the back. Wait, hold on 1 second. We probably because you looking at it from everything is a business standpoint. He like, yo, if I'm chopping it up with this nigga in the back, we talking and we just share personal shit with each other, whether we met in person or not. We just shared our personal lives and been kicking it on these panels for 9 months. Maybe he viewed that as a friendship and he's trying to figure out, damn, and he might have fucked with Anton more than Anton fucked with him.
Then ask the nigga, bro.
So he was looking at that.
Ask the nigga straight up.
He said he texted
Anton
him.
said, I only got one text message from you. That was it.
Let me run the
That was
clip,
the last
right?
message.
I want to
I heard that.
I want to hear more what he's saying before I cast my judgment. And also, next level, feel free to chime in because you was actually there when he was talking. You know what I'm saying? You was in the original conversation.
The one with Anton and Freezy or the other one?
No, he was in the original conversation where the thing about the wife was mentioned.
Oh shit! Okay.
All of it. Oh, he was. Oh, well, shit. There you go.
Okay.
So as a matter of fact, like fuck the video, right? What was being said over on the, I think it was Drip channel.
Nah, like I said, it was basically about like talking about like the way he makes money, just about like the Patreon and like far as how he goes about his views and things like that. Like basically like you attacking like I guess he looked at it like attack on his business, because you had different people that was up there that was that was okay. You had people that was like pro Anton and people that wasn't for Anton. You know,
he pulled.
So was they trying to say he was like scamming or something?
Well, not scamming. I don't know stuff like that. It basically was like what are you getting out of the Patreon? You know, that's what things was being asked for people, like basically like you paying for a Patreon, but you're not getting nothing out of it type
Nothing
shit.
out of it.
And-
I'm gonna tell y'all. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
and how I was looking at, and like I said, you know, yeah, that little one line about his what he said about his wife was mentioned, but that was the only thing that was mentioned. The most thing that was mentioned that was about Anton was about how he goes about, you know, getting money from YouTube type thing. That was, you know, so I took it like, you know, shit, they fucking with my business. That's how I look, like, you know, put myself in his shoes.
This how the shit work. I don't know if y'all ever heard Kevin Samuels say this. I knew this long before I even got introduced to Kevin Samuels, but the way shit works is you gotta pay for information on how to do shit the right way. Like you gotta get mentorship in anything that you're trying to accomplish, because they got some people that already beat the learning curve, went through all of, you know, the fire to learn how to do some shit, and they're gonna charge you to teach you how to do it. I've had to pay for certain things.
You mean they're gonna
Well, you could call it gatekeeping, but it's like, you know, you got to think about how hard it is to learn some shit. Like even like with real estate. Remember I was telling y'all about real estate in the back.
That sound like them parents that say, if I had it hard, you gotta have it hard too.
It's not the same thing, because they're not my parents. You know what I'm saying? They are another nigga that's competing in the market just like me, that knows more than I do. And they went through the fire and learned it and got the information. So I'm not gonna give you the information for free. I'm gonna package it up and I'm gonna sell it to you so I can get mine back. Which ain't nothing wrong with it.
From what I'm hearing, though, they saying that they're not even getting the information. They paying for it and not getting the information.
I didn't got buku information out that damn Patreon, dog. Some shit that some game changer. I can show you right now.
Okay, basically what they was saying, August,
to say what August is saying, the game is to be sold, not to be told.
Gatekeeping.
Exactly, bro.
That's a fact.
What was being said on that panel? Yes, the game is meant to be sold, not told. But what are you getting sold? Are you getting sold something like of substance, or are you getting sold something? But what I'm saying is that
you got to determine what is substance for you, because sometimes a lot of people get the information. I'm in a mastermind right now, right? I'm in a
okay.
YouTube
Look what
mastermind.
Taylor Bell said. Look what Taylor Bell said. That's what some people think. A lot of information that's being given can be Googled. Like, you know, like it's not no mind blowing. It's not no secretive, you know, information.
So look, that's this right here. I'm
I think too, you got to know what to look for. You got to know what to look for. Shout out to Taylor Bell, because he's right, but you got to know what to look for. You don't know.
I'm gonna tell you like this: you can learn. There's a lot you can learn on YouTube about wholesaling, right? But the information is always super fucking basic. It's not until you have a mentor with you when you're going through deals, telling you how to market for deals, and then you bring a deal to the table, and they're like, "That's not a deal because." The seller wants way too much, or look at this house, or I could tell that they're gonna bullshit us. Like they have a level of experience that you don't have, because they did hundreds of thousands of deals, and you know this your 50th deal that you're trying to bring to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a certain way to be able to do it. I'm in a mastermind, a YouTube mastermind. Shout out DJ, you sound good to shout out my dog. Shout out that boy Will. I don't know if y'all know about him, but that nigga's popping on YouTube. He got like 3 pages. And he teaches us how to do the shit. The only reason why I got monetized so fucking fast is because of that nigga. That nigga told me exactly what to do, and all I did was follow his instructions to the letter. But I paid for the mastermind to have the access to the information. You understand? But that's how the game is played. It's not played no other way. Niggas is not going to give you the game for free.
You can go to Think Media. You can go to Think Media and get step by step for
it's not
free.
The same thing, because I did that already. I did bigger pockets.
Listen what I'm saying to you. It's a lot on you. So that's what what 18th letter said is right. You got to know how to maneuver a little bit, and then it can work for you. But if you don't have no clue at all, then yeah, you're probably gonna need to have a mastermind or one of those classes or whatever else, because you don't know how to maneuver. But anytime you hear somebody say the game is to be sold and not told, that's pimping.
No, that's just how it is, bro. Niggas is not giving you shit for free, dog. you're gonna have to put some money up. If you
Nah,
want to
wait,
beat the
ain't
learning
nothing for
curve,
free. Even if you go to the library and learn some shit
yeah, but you
yourself,
going that's a
the
learning
work
curve, my
that you
nigga.
putting in is the price that you're paying. Everything
Right.
got
So
a
Right,
let's
but
price.
you
You know what I'm
right.
it'll
Right. So
take
let's
you
go
it'll
back
take
to the
you
real
2 years to
estate
build
that.
up.
Right.
It'll
Right. Let's
take
go
you
back
2
to the real
years to
estate August was talking
okay.
about. This all you
Go
got
ahead.
to do. You got to understand this about houses. It's about plumbing, electrical, and roofs. And then on the second half, it's about kitchens and bathrooms. So what you do is you get somebody that's a inspector to come in. That's probably about $1,000 for them to do the minor inspecting. And then a bunch of that other shit can be a lean too. It can be
It's
a
not
bunch of
every
yeah. I done 3 or 4 of
you
them. I'm in a
you did
duplex now. It ain't that
you
complicated.
you do the things that you do, but you don't wholesale real estate and you don't market real estate. It's a whole that's a
Let's
whole different ball game.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
you don't use
marketing.
you don't
get
use
back.
it.
Let's
No, you
get
don't
back
use it.
into the.
Yeah, that's
Let's get
marketing.
back into the shit, fellas. Let's get back
Go ahead.
into it.
So I'm just sitting up there chilling, and then this is where I feel like I did make a mistake. I chimed in on what he said about his wife. I said, well, what I will say, I mentioned what he said about his wife. His wife sucks his D every day, and I was like, I do think that that's a indication of his character, because I don't no husband like that really respects his wife should say that, especially in front of 1,200 people. Sharon, it was only 3 to 5 people watching. I didn't think nothing of it. I was just having small talk.
So even he admitted that he shouldn't do that, and
He bit
that's
the hand
fair.
that fed him. Like that's your fault,
That's
nigga. It's
fair.
over.
Even if that man said it in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying already. Like it ain't your business to have a have your morals on it, because it ain't, you know what I'm saying, for all you know, they do that shit. They voyeurs. They
Nigga,
like to,
this
you know
nigga
what I mean?
giving you free looks for 9 months and you go in there and talk bad about him. Like that's not, man. If I'm giving you free looks for 9 months and you got anything negative to say, nigga, you out, nigga. I ain't talking to you no more. Fuck you.
Wait a minute. They was already out before that.
I don't think so. He that's
Yeah,
not
nah,
how the way
nah.
he's describing it.
That's the thing. See, a lot of people don't know and they just speculating like what you doing, August. Just sit back and
Okay.
listen. You'll see, But yeah, it was already, and it was shots being fired already on back and forth, like subliminal shots. If you ask me.
Do you think his levels next level?
Oh yes, it's levels, because like the thing is,
go ahead.
A lot of people don't understand the multitude of the levels of it. They just see it like, oh, somebody just being a hater or just reviewing this or keep review, but it's multi layers to it, But things,
No.
it's not for
When
me
I
to
ask you
really
this, when I'm
open up.
asking you this next level, let me clarify the question. Do you think it's some people in these YouTube streets that's big dogs? They're looking for, niggas that go to the store and get the backwoods and the ginger ale and shit.
Oh, it's gonna always be room for that.
And they want you to know that that's your job and be comfortable with it.
Nigga, if you
Yeah,
don't
it's
like it,
gonna
then
always
step
be room
up
for
and
that.
build your own shit.
No, but I'm just saying, no, August, I agree with you. But do you
what I'm saying?
understand that,
If I got the
the
money,
big
then I
dogs
got
want
the
to be
road.
known that they're the big dogs, and they want you to understand that,
I
in
don't
order
think that
for
that's
you
what
to
it
get this
is.
mentorship. Okay, go ahead. What is it then?
I think it's mostly just based off of whatever your analogy. Like if I'm putting up, you got to bring some value to the team some kind of way. So if you don't got no world knowledge, you don't got no information, you don't got no way to get more to the bag, go get some fucking backwoods, my nigga. You got to bring some kind of fucking, you perceive it as them trying to big dog you, but you want to be a part of the crew. You want to, get the looks. Then you gotta, you gotta contribute some kind of way, nigga. You're not abroad. You know what I'm saying? You got no vagina to be, to be
What
passing
kind
on.
of? I
So
told
go
you to
get some
grab me
backwoods.
grab a leaves, August. Grab a leaves and a ginger ale.
It's got to be
And
either
give
or,
me
you know what I'm saying?
some,
So ain't no
give
nigga
me
gonna
some
let a nigga be
Cheetos.
around him
Give me
without
some
adding no
Cheetos.
value. It just don't move like that.
Garcia
Give me a
Vega is
Rails burrito, boy. When you go to the store,
even
and
to
I
that
and I
point,
don't know
though,
what
Vega.
which doctor
You
smoke,
really want
but
to
here go
respond to
another
me, but
20, so you
I
can
don't
get
care
whatever
about
he
you, bro.
smoked.
You could just
Get
keep on moving.
no, here go another 20. Get Nightish, some whiskey, and then you keep the change. Get whatever you want.
Whiskey and wine, whiskey and box wine.
August, even to that point though, August, like he didn't to this whole Freezy and Anton thing. Like Anton asked Freezy to be around. Freezy and asked Anton, "Hey, I want to be around y'all." Like, nah, he didn't ask.
So if that's
that,
the case, then Freezy should be okay with the fact that he not asking him to be around no more. Simple.
I think he was okay with that shit. It didn't
Nah,
sound
he obviously they have this whole big spat because he's not around no more. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He
like
feels
I
some
said,
type of way.
it
Not getting the looks no more. And you heard him complaining like, man, what about the fact that I'm not, you gave me looks for 9 months and then stop.
Got people that are literally, we was cool and we physically fought before and we ain't cool, right? We ain't cool now, but it's not no hostility or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's how you fall apart. Some people could go their separate ways, and some people just as petty, bro. They just can't let shit just be, bro.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
That be
That's
causing
the
a
only
lot
reason
of shit. You know what I'm saying? When we knowing about shit, it been subliminal shots being thrown and all of that shit, bro.
I ain't that deep.
Yeah, because Freezy don't seem like he just a wild nigga, man. So I don't expect him to say anything that's just off the wall that Anton can't give him a call in the background, be like, bro, I really don't like this shit. Like, you know what I mean? If that's
but you got to think about it. Why the fuck I would give you a call when I've been feeding you? Like I've been giving you the look for 9 months.
Because y'all
I've been calling your name out. So
why around each other for 9 months?
But you're not adding no value to me. I'm adding more value to you for you being on my program.
It don't matter, it don't matter, nigga. If we talking for 9 months straight, and then all of a sudden I got a problem with you, I would call you, bro. I would call you and tell you I got a problem with whatever the fuck I got a problem with. It's
but
just
that's
that
you. You know what I'm saying? That's not every.
That's
nigga.
what I'm basing it
Some
off
niggas-
of, my nigga. I'm saying that he's wrong because in my perspective, this is what
August just a disloyal young man. He only want the money. He's an Anton Israelite. That's the only thing. Okay. He don't really bring no value over here, but we let him come over here. I mean, he don't really bring nothing to the channel.
With meat munch,
But
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop. It's not gonna work. I don't swing that way, bro. It's not. You gotta stop trying to flirt with me, my nigga. I don't swing that way.
Just
I'm
like
never gonna swing
Anton,
that
every
way.
time we have a conversation,
I'm never
you
gonna
want to
swing that way
start
'cause
talking
you
about
keep bringing
Sweetwater
my name
activity.
up, and
See,
then
every
you try to throw a
time
helmet
you want,
attached,
we
which
just
is
having
weird,
a
bro.
conversation,
You want
and then
attention,
every
and I'm just
time
not
you
gonna
want to
give it to
go
you,
to
dog.
Sweetwater, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, just stop bringing my name up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
No,
swing
no,
that
no,
way,
no,
dog.
no, no. You on the
I don't
panel?
never
I'm
say
gonna
your
bring your
name
name
ever,
up
but you
anytime I
always
want.
bringing my
You
name
in
up.
the
That's kind of weird.
YouTube gauntlet, nigga.
I'm in the
Yeah.
because you the king of the gauntlet. Get the fuck out of here,
You
nigga.
goddamn right. You goddamn
you
right.
lame ass,
Now run a lap.
ass nigga who
Run
ain't
a
got
lap.
no woman to be able to keep you warm at night. You're just sad and miserable, and I know it.
You the one ain't got no woman. You said your
I
woman was in the
know.
other
I
room
know.
with your kids
I know.
in the
I know.
bed at your
I
mama
know.
house.
Where your woman at?
Okay.
She in there? She
Man,
you got a
y'all
thick
just
woman
don't
in there at least?
exchange numbers, goddamn it.
Bro, I don't
Hey
fuck with
man,
this dude,
hey
bro.
man,
This dude is weird.
hey man.
I do not fuck with
Goddamn,
this nigga,
boy.
son. This nigga is a weirdo.
Hey man, I don't know where your broad at, but a hoe's place is in a
Why
trick's
the fuck
face,
do you
soccer
care,
dog.
my nigga?
So she
Why
don't
do you
need to
care
be
about
on
my
here
bitches and what the
talking
fuck
to
I'm
you.
doing?
I'm on here talking to you. You little pip squeak, small squirt in the dirt.
Why do you care about what the
You
fuck
gotta
I'm
go
doing,
through
bro?
it right now.
You a weirdo,
Because you
my
on
nigga.
the panel.
Like have y'all ever seen like people like get into it like what they doing right now, as far as Ism and August, and
Bro,
let's
we're
say
not getting into this. Is one sided
y'all
completely.
having
Stop
back and
saying
forth.
that.
Y'all
Don't
having
give this
back-
no
y'all having-
gas.
Y'all exchanging words. Okay, let's say y'all
Bruh,
not.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
ignore this nigga completely and pretend like he not here.
But okay,
You
but
know,
let's
the
say
truth hurts sometimes, especially a young man. You know, he ain't got it all together. You know, a man usually come into his own about 40. He 38, still live with his mother. He got 2 kids. He trying to get it together.
Yeah.
But let's say y'all don't go back and forth at all. Y'all don't exchange nothing. But sometimes when shit like that happens, sometimes people shoot subliminal messages and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
I don't
what
be that
if
deep into it. Niggas gotta
I'm
be
just
working on
saying,
their own
so-
shit though, bro.
So if Ism say something next week and he say something, you might think he's talking towards you. You know, I'm just saying
Bro,
sometimes
I wouldn't
that
give
happens.
a fuck about what Ism saying, dog. I wouldn't pay attention to it. I wouldn't go to his channel. I wouldn't watch nothing he's saying. I'm not gonna even give him the time of day. I don't give a fuck about what he's doing.
You're lying.
I'm too busy, bro. I got a life that I'm living. I
You're
got real
lying.
shit that I'm working about. This nigga want me to be
everybody's
there, but
not
I'm
a
never gonna.
YouTube nigga, but they on
so
YouTube.
So is this the first
Stop
time? This the
lying,
first time y'all
sir.
had the exchange?
Did you get
Is
the
this the
Yes,
first
this
time?
nigga,
ginger ale?
bro, every time I get on this panel, this
Oh,
is the third
is
time
that
I've been
Unc
on here.
wanted
Where
the Gatorade.
Have
Unc
been
wanted the Gatorade
riding
too.
me this
2
whole
grab
time, bro.
leaves, some
It's been 3
Gatorade, and
nights
whiskey.
alone, and he been paying
Keep
very
the
close
change.
attention and couldn't wait to get the
Is
courage to
this
get up
the
here to
first
talk to
time
me.
you got under his skin or something?
I don't
No,
know,
you
man.
know,
I
my
don't know
skin
what's
is
wrong
just
with the young
weird.
man. I don't know. But you know, I can't
It's
stand
just weird. I
liars,
can
man. When you
understand if
start
it's a
lying,
female
I
that's
gotta
doing
pull
this
your
shit,
whole
but it's a
card.
guy
He
and he's
can't
70
tell the
years
truth,
old,
man.
and he at home by
He be
himself and
talking
he's
like he
alone, and
doing
he's mad at
something
me,
and
I
he
don't even
big
understand why I
time,
don't even
but
know this
he's
dude.
not.
You feel me?
Don't
He's a
nobody know
weirdo.
nobody up here.
You're a weirdo, bro.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know you're a weirdo. You need to.
And
back
you're a
off.
bachelor's man of YouTube.
Great. Thank you for sharing that. Are you done? Can we get past it?
No, I'm gonna mute, and when I unmute, I'll have something else to say. This is
I
called
tried.
a panel.
I tried,
You
my
know,
nigga. I tried.
When you finally have a
Nigga got
panel on your
crush. I'm
channel,
telling y'all,
I'm
y'all
gonna
gotta
pull up
watch out
over
for
there.
niggas like this. He's one of the ones that you know don't talk to strangers. Pull up in that white truck. This weirdo ass nigga. This 70-year-old weirdo ass nigga.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, let's get back into the clip.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Who was
on the panel.
Huh? It was probably like 6 people on the panel.
There was more people on the panel than watching, and out of the 6 people on the panel and the 3 to 5 people watching, somehow that small interaction got to Anton.
So how we got to Anton, because I got to the bottom of it.
Oh, you know how I got to him.
I know how we got to Anton.
Oh,
so first, I ain't gonna call no. I'm gonna just tell you how we got to Anton. So there's this cat named Hassan. He's a Middle Eastern or something. He used to be on my channel all the time.
Holy shit.
And everybody was always like, why is he hanging around like all these black people? But I always embraced him. I embrace anybody that supports my channel, whatever. He doesn't like the content creator that he was beefing with the content creator's channel who I was on. He had been beefing with him for a long time, but I didn't know how bad the beef was.
Okay.
And out of spite, because by now everybody know he had fake accounts, he had fake accounts and all that kind of stuff. He sent Anton the live stream.
No way.
Yeah, not because he didn't like me, but because he didn't like the content creator's channel I was on. And so as a residual effect, Anton heard me say, yeah, Anton said his wife sucks his D every day in front of 1,200 people. So the next morning, now hold on, I wish I had my sound effects. Sharon, I'm gonna tell you who was crying, Sharon. I'm gonna tell you, this is why I came up here, Sharon.
You're gonna get it done for me. You're gonna get it done for me, Freezy.
Listen, I can tell anybody how many people you got watching, Sharon.
We got 180 people watching right now.
Hey, let's make it 200. Listen.
200?
All 200 people. This is a public service announcement. No, Freezy wasn't the one crying. No. I got a phone call at 8 o'clock that next morning. I'm talking about damn near right after the roosters crowed. And all I hear is, I'm asleep. This nigga woke me up out of my sleep. And all I hear is, Freezy, what's up, Freezy? I was like, hello, Anton? What's up, man? What's wrong? I thought something was wrong. He said, Freezy, man, I thought you had love for me. I thought it was all love, Freezy. I said, Anton, what are you talking about? Slow down. Man, you talking bad about my wife? You talking bad? I thought you had love for me. I thought it was all love between me and you. In my mind, I was like, damn, I ain't heard from this nigga in 3 months. Now we supposed to have love with you. So this is where he didn't reach back out to me when I was sick. He didn't acknowledge me for 2 weeks. This is where it's relevant. How in the hell I'm your dog, but now because I mentioned something you said about your wife on a small ass platform and it got back to you, now we supposed to have, bro, get the fuck out my phone. What is you talking about, right? Mm-hmm. So he was the one not crying tears, but he was whining. He was like, "Oh my God, why you did that? Why?" Yeah. So I got him to slow down. I was like, "Hold on, slow down, Anton. I wasn't talking bad about your wife, but what I did do, I mentioned what you said about something you said about your wife, but it was only like 3 to 5 people watching. I didn't understand why it got back to you." He was like, "Somebody sent it to me. I can't believe you did. You had my number. I was like, Anton, why would I call you just 3 months later, bro? That don't even make no sense. Why would I call you, bro? This is the whole story, Sharon. This is the story, Sharon. And so this nigga was like, he was really like upset. He was so distraught, bro. And I kind of felt bad for him. I felt so bad for him. I said, you know what, Anton? That's your wife. And just because that's your wife and because you feel like that, I apologize if that hurt your feelings, bro. I told him, I said, I apologize if that hurt your feelings, dog. I'm sorry.
That's
what I said. He said, what is it? What is it? What is it? You mad because I didn't pay you? I said, Anton, I got my own money. I never asked you for money, Anton.
That was the perfect time. You said, hell yeah, give me a goddamn dollar.
No, I really wasn't stressing it. I only did the show because he kept asking me to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so he ended up like, he was going on his rant on the phone. And every time I hear him say I was crying, I was like, damn, this dude projecting. Because he really was the one crying. He really was the one crying on the phone to me.
Sure.
And I was like, I felt it was almost like I kind of felt bad. I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that he said his wife sucks his D every day in front of 200. You know, I was like, damn, I was just having small talk, you know. And which also makes me feel like he really don't care that much about his wife being plastered on the internet the way he the way he say he do, you know, because if you're gonna say that about your own wife in front of 1,200 people, why would I believe you actually care that much, you know? But anyway, that's a side thing. But so here's the thing, right? So he kind of calmed down, and then he said, "You know what, Freezy? I should have explained to you why I stopped the show, and maybe I should have texted you when you said you was." I was like, "Bro, I said it's not a big deal. It's 3 months later, bro. I thought when you called me something was wrong the way you sounded, you know." But I was like, "Bro, you good?" I said, "Anton, you good, man? There's nothing. Listen, we was just having small talk. It was nothing." I thought it was nothing. Then he apologized to me. He was like, "Well, Freezy, I apologize to you too, man. You know, because you was
really."
Yeah, he apologized to me too. He said, "Well, Freezy, man, you know, you did a good job, man, on my show, and you know, I appreciate you doing my show for 9 months." I was like, "No problem, man. You know, I did it because you asked me to, you know." And he apologized, and guess what? We got off the phone, and I thought it was all over with, Sharon.
That's it.
And guess what happened that night, Sharon? On the chat?
Same night.
The same night, Sharon.
Tell me what happened.
That's the live stream he did. I think he deleted it now. When he was drinking, the nigga was drinking. He was drinking that fifth of, I think it was the Shay Shay shit, the Club Shay Shay. And he had that same white collar shirt on with the 80, the same white collar shirt he had on Corey Holcomb. And he didn't say my name, but everybody knew who he was talking about because everybody was flooding my name in the chat. He was, man, the nigga was saying that I was crying. That's when he started saying that I was crying on the phone to him. And mind you, I thought we was good. I think we, you know, he apologized to me. I said, "Hey, man, I'm sorry for mentioning your wife. It wasn't a big deal." You know, he said I was crying on the phone to him.
Shit.
That's what he said. He said I was crying on. Sharon, my mama dead.
Oh, Lord.
My daddy dead, Sharon. I put this on both of their heads. I'm telling the truth. Everything I'm telling you is the truth, Sharon.
All right.
I'm telling Sharon, you never known me to be a dude that ain't just be fabricating, making up shit for clout.
I do not know you as that at all.
Sharon, this man, I thought it was over. He apologized. He was like, this man told me how great I was on his show. Then the next thing I know, I'm watching his show. I was finna get in the chat and super chat. And then I see this man going in on me.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? Like going in, talking about I was crying and calling me a bitch, nigga, bitch ass, and all that. Blah, 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 blah.
He was in his Henny feelings. Henny feelings.
Of subscriber supremacy at that point. If a person with a large platform, they can drown you out.
My bad, what'd you say?
I said that boy was in his Henny feelings. You know, he was drinking, he was long in the bottle, and that nigga shit fired up that YouTube and just started giving Freezy the blues, man. Them Henny feelings, you know how sometimes you get drunk and you text every bitch in your phone, even if you didn't talk to her in 6 years. Y'all remember doing that back when y'all was single? Where you get drunk and you text a motherfucker you weren't supposed to text or call a motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay,
it's different.
Everyone do it.
That's what he was doing. He was in his Henny feelings and fired up a live, and I remember that live. He never said Freezy's name, but you have Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, the three blind mice could see who the fuck he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? It was obvious. It wasn't even like veiled fucking shit. Now, you know, just clear he was talking. Everybody knew talking about Freezy. But yeah, he got in that bottle, man. He had that drink, had them Henny Fields, and that nigga was I don't fuck what he was doing, really. It was weird as fuck when you think about it. Goddamn.
And I realized the power of subscriber supremacy at that point. If a person with a large platform, they can drown you out. They can use their platform and they can drown you out and paint the narrative that they want, and their listeners are they're just going to listen to him.
That's a fact.
And
that's a motherfucking fact.
He also talked about Easy on that show, and he talked about the person who's the content creator who I was on that show. Right.
Okay. He said that person's name too?
No, he just said, and they some old fat no name. He said something like that. Whatever. But I was like, wow. I thought Anton was. I thought he was just damn. Oh, like wow. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was, you know. So
that's when he talked about drip.
That's the reason why I went to.
You said where?
That's when Anton talked about drip.
What do you say about Drip?
Yeah, that's
that fat. He went off about a fat, nobody ass small channel and all that shit.
Because
He talking about Drip.
channel. It happened.
I remember that clip now. Anton had like a little robe or a pink shirt or some shit. And I don't fucking know. But I remember that because Drip, we did a show about it. And, like, I don't even know this nigga and whatever type shit.
That's what's gonna happen in August. He keep on talking crazy.
And
I'm gonna drown him out. I'm gonna start a narrative and drown him out. I got about 40% of the people saying they with me. Soccer Docker.
Yeah. Bro, I don't give a fuck
Mama's
about what
boy.
these people think. What are you
Yeah,
talking
you do.
about?
You on YouTube. Yeah, you do. Mama's boy.
My bad. My bad. Giving this nigga attention.
What
my
you did?
bad.
What you did?
Oh, giving this nigga attention, man. You gotta let them burn themselves out, man. When you got people that's that like with them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think you're gonna burn on.
They be me riding.
You don't know nothing about no hoe. Nigga.
Yeah,
You don't know
get it,
one
dog.
thing about a hoe, nigga. Couldn't pimp your way out of
get it.
paper bag. Your hoe left
I
you
under-
right now. You holeless and
understand,
doleless at
bro.
your mama house. That's all right.
I
I'm
understand.
gonna ride with you on the road to recovery. You can get back, young man. Minus
I
step back for the
understand,
major
bro.
comeback. Okay?
I get it.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out.
Wow.
You
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
get
That's
this
how
nigga, man.
So the lies that he told, that's the reason why I went to my platform, Sharon, and made my video.
Got it.
Because I felt like I had to take up for
For
my
your name.
Yes, because he had so many subscribers. He had so many followers. I said, I was contemplating. I was like, because that's not my style. I was like, I gotta say something. Like he's trying to like drown me out. You know what I'm saying? This nigga telling too many lies. So that was the reason why I went to my platform, Sharon. And everybody can go to my platform. It's called The Truth. It's called Anton Daniels and Freezy, The Truth About What Happened in the Fallout or some shit like that. But yeah, that's why I said that. And that was
so
it.
now,
man.
so now when you do your response and you explain your version of what actually happens, right? Versus his version of he's been on the Club Shay Shay Cognac version of what happened. Did he respond again?
So so another day I woke up and I was looking at Izzy Band.
Oh shit.
Everybody remember this show?
Yeah, the Gossip Girl, Izzy.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna stay out of that. But
Wait a minute.
Man, that's crazy as hell hearing that from these motherfuckers talking about a Gossip Girl. These niggas.
Wait a minute. I can't believe Sharon is calling Iz a gossip girl.
A Gossip Girl. This nigga crazy, bro.
Isn't that ironic? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on?
You ever seen when Jesus came like this? You ever seen when Jesus come like this? Jesus.
So Anton was on Izzy Band's channel.
he
I don't know if y'all
giggled,
remember
too.
that episode. And he was telling the same lies about me. You know, Anton likes to do his rounds. He likes to play chess on YouTube. He likes to play internet games. So he came to Izzy Band's channel and he was telling the same lies about me, saying that I was crying and all that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I watched it for about 15 minutes. I said, I can't take this shit. I gotta get Izzy Band's channel, man.
Ooh, the same day?
Do y'all got to remember that episode? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember the episode. But
Y'all was on Izzy.
See, that's what the one I was playing for y'all just now. We just wanted to play this one so we could hear Freezy's side, you know what I'm saying? But that shit is crazy.
And it's the thing, 98% of you content creators that review stuff, gossip. That's all it is. You're talking about business that technically not yours. Even reporters technically gossip, but they like to call it journalism. TMZ is a whole gossip fucking network, and it's a fucking multi-million-dollar, if not billion-dollar thing. Who fucking knows, right? 60 Minutes, all that shit, that whatever, all that shit gossip. So
no, that's a fact. But I do want to point
all the
out
man gossip on YouTube shit. What the fuck else I'm supposed to talk about? I'm supposed to talk about what I'm doing right now. I'm supposed to just run a whole channel sitting in the man cave. Yep.
So you saying that August has the tea sipping channel?
I don't know what to do over there, to be honest.
Hey, I do want to point out too, August. Like
Chamomile.
I said the other day that the nigga should have just texted him. I mean, shit, Freezy.
That's what I'm saying. He should have asked him what's
him.
up. Yeah, you should have said what's up.
Yeah, I still don't know why he didn't do that shit. I still don't know why that was.
Yeah, if you got a problem,
If it
with
meant
nigga,
that
just
much to
call
him, text him and be like, "What's up, nigga?" Like, you know, you talking about me? Like, what's up? That's what I would have did if it meant that much to me, and I'm really thinking about it. You know, and
Cause we
you know, I feel played about it.
And we some bandits, and we gonna gossip over here. If that shit good in the public record, bandits gonna gossip. Goddamn it!
Oh, you're a fool.
You know what I'm saying? Bandits gonna goddamn talk about your shit. You shouldn't have did the stupid shit. If you didn't want nobody to talk about the dumb shit, you shouldn't have done it, or you should have kept that shit in the dark. But once that shit come to light, nigga.
I just don't like to call it gossiping. I'm
I'm
doing journalism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta mix up the words, but you know,
the fuck.
Since I'm not an official reporter.
Here we go. Content creation. You know what I mean?
Gossip don't sound good because women do it, but fuck it. If it is what it is. If you get paid off, O'Shea Duke Jackson definitely gossip.
He make good. O'Shea, he got a plan. O'Shea got a plan.
And that nigga getting money. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga getting to the bag.
That's
That
it,
nigga
nigga.
O'Shea really doing that shit.
Chamomile, green tea, black tea. Use a tea sipper.
O'Shea dropped a
August,
video
what did you
daily.
do to that nigga, man?
Nothing, dog. He just like me, son. He gay.
That's another thing, studio. This is my first time greeting. Now, if you could say it to their face, it's okay.
Just like
I look at this.
every time you say something,
bro.
you can't
Just
argue
look
your
it up,
point.
right?
You don't
Wait a
argue
minute,
gay.
yeah.
See that?
Wait a minute, yeah. Gossip involves spreading personal and often unverified or negative information about
That's what
someone
O'Shea definitely do.
behind their back with the intent to harm, judge, or create drama.
Content creation in its finest. Woo!
Nigga, no.
So if you're talking about them in a positive light, that is not gossiping. Only if it's negative. You know what I'm saying? And it got to be something that's behind their back with the intent to harm, judge, or create drama.
I don't know. I think that's just a word
So
they
that's what
made up
this
to
young
make
man
niggas
is
not
doing.
talk about
He
their
keep calling
dumbass
me
decisions.
Sweetwater. He keep calling me all kind of things. So he's a perfect, candidate. This is the new tea sippers. It's a new little, flock of new content creators, tea sippers. When you first come in, you will learn, and then Uncle Ism gonna get you right. I helped out Manosphere Algorithm. He changed his name. I helped out this Red Pill Ranger guy right
Let's
here.
talk them
Now
down
he's
lies,
on
nigga.
these
Just get
streets.
on with your bullshit
I'm here
spiel
to
now.
help the people.
Okay, you know what?
I'm
Go
here
ahead.
for the
You got
people.
it. You right.
Only thing I gotta do, I gotta get Rogue to change her name, because when a broad go rogue, that means she went against the grain. That's why she can't keep a man. I'm here to help you people.
Man. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
You know, I think we should get back. You know what? This is what happens when you play a Sharon video. You know what I'm saying?
The sassiness just comes out.
You see where you're going. You see where you're going with it.
Ain't nobody even say all that. You know,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Nigga trying to start some shit, man. All right, let me pull this up. So this is Corey Holcomb. This is what he got going on right there. Let's put this on the full screen.
Full spell. Hit it. This is dedicated to you, Lane.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh shit.
This nigga got a shirt named "Hey, leave my family out of this."
And they look like Planet of the Apes.
This is crazy.
Who you think is better at trolling?
Oh
Corey?
shit.
'Cause I ain't seen Corey troll this much since I've been watching him for a long time. He talks stuff and he just come on the next week. But he really doing some trolling because Anton went on a troll and campaigned to destroy him. And that's what he said. I was gonna make millions off you and all that. Him with this t-shirt and then calling his, people, that dude and his girl and his wife and all that, are Tariq when he made the cartoon about all the people in the B1 sector. I just thought that was super hilarious.
Yo,
which one is colder, this or Tariq?
Who made that puppet about Tommy? I thought that was cold.
Tariq Nasheed is he's a way better troller than Corey, because the shit that Corey might do might gotta take off the internet. But Tariq, he gonna make the whole crowd join in and roast you. They buy the app, the Crispy app when you know what I'm saying, Tommy was catching butter biscuits, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I played that game. The Crispy
that
game.
shit is crazy. That nigga really troll, like real, and make money off of you, and you be mad. You know what I mean?
He might
Nigga
get some
made
bread off your
music
shirt.
off of you.
For the niggas
But
that hate
Corey
Anton,
good with
they'll
the
buy that
music.
shit.
Corey good with the music too, though. But it's just he just take it too far too soon. You gotta pace yourself so you could stretch it out. You take it too far too soon, shit like this start
That
happening.
nigga go straight to hell.
I want to see. I'm waiting for him to do a song on that nigga.
This
The
nigga.
songs be hilarious. I like that one song. What he say? My bitch goes. Damn, I can't be somebody's bitch come home late at night and I can't sleep.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah,
My
yeah.
bitch didn't come home at night and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. My bitch didn't come home at night. Some
Well, I
bullshit.
got it right.
That's on shit.
My bitch runs the street at
Yeah, that's
night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying my bitch runs the street at night.
Hey.
I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying, y'all. Always knew she was a freak, but now it's coming back on me. But I like the way that pussy ski. This bitch never stays at home, always leave me home alone. Whispers on the telephone. I'm saying my bitch runs the streets at night.
If you were wondering if these were some degenerate bandits sitting up here, then you were correct.
I like that other one when he got the one and he say
Trina there.
my main Trina there, that's a good one. But he say my main bitch cool, but my side bitch is edible
Well, I can't remember.
and lovable. You know what I'm saying? This one dude did all the songs and it's like an hour of them, and he got like 10 minutes of all the top songs, and he say the top 10 Corey Holcomb songs. It's on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta check.
He's
that
got some
shit out.
classics from years and years ago. For him to make them up on the fly, that's pretty talented.
Between him and
talented.
Tariq, who you think more talented with the music?
I say Corey with the music. I don't know, but it's just he got those hood songs. Tariq actually had like real songs, but I think Tariq might be better with the trolling. But you know, Corey better with the comedy and the darker humor.
Yeah.
Like what do y'all think is next? Like far as for Anton, when you see what he doing now, far as with the t-shirts, what do y'all think is next?
I think he probably gonna try and leverage his partnership with YouTube because he a million sub creator, so he might try and get that nigga channel deleted, just like Juvie did OG Murder from New Orleans.
What?
I think he's gonna talk indirectly about Corey. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna talk indirectly and mention him eventually. Is what I think he do.
Well, Corey just said his channel was monetized. It couldn't have got no worse than what he said on that stream. Now everybody was up in arms wondering, was that particular last live stream was gonna get him in court? You had the TLA, the lawyer guy. He was going over it. Everybody was listening to him.
He was so biased. That boy was so biased.
Everybody was listening to him to see what he say because he's the lawyer guy.
Lead attorney. Ooh, that boy was biased.
YouTube said it was
Who
cool.
he was
So
biased towards?
Much farther than
Anton. That nigga was biased as fuck towards Anton. I was like, he was just reaching. Like, I don't have to be a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer.
Had been on the Corey Holcomb show before though,
Huh?
TLA had been on Corey's show before.
Shit, well, he picked a side then because he was biased as fuck.
Everybody like his side.
No, towards and he's biased towards Anton.
Oh, he's on Anton's side.
You know what I kind of feel like too? Most people that like the conservative type stuff, that like Trump, probably gonna lean more towards Anton. People that's more from the streets and don't like the Trump stuff, they kind of lean more towards Corey. From the people that I just talked to that know about this particular beef, it seems like, because I got some dudes in the hood, and you'll be amazed. They staunch Trump supporters. Then I got some people that really hate Trump. I mean, it can divide families. They don't even want to talk to each other about this election.
Yeah,
I'm talking
definitely.
about people really mad about Trump in this election, man.
And plus, in this channel, probably not gonna go down because if people step outside of their feelings about right and wrong and start putting their moralities on others and talking about what they should do and wouldn't do and want to do, he didn't say nothing bad about that girl. He said, "You look like your daddy." If you take that as an insult, that's something. All his jokes left a lot of interpretation for the listener.
Nah,
He a master of comedy.
Nah, he called his daughter a primate. He called that girl a gorilla, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, he got the scripts, nigga. Like, stop it.
No, he didn't. No, he
I
didn't.
can't remember him
He
saying
said his
that.
wife looked
Yeah,
like.
at the beginning, he was like, "You can't be posting these primates online and thinking I'm not gonna talk shit about
But
it."
you
Like,
notice, see, you just said two different things.
no, I didn't, bro.
You said he called his daughter
Anton was
primate.
doing the same thing to Freezy. You was like,
he said you can't be posting these primates online.
see,
Yes,
Anton did the same
Anton
thing to
primates,
Freezy.
his wife and his daughter.
No,
Nigga,
you're adding stuff. You're adding stuff that wasn't said. I'm just saying that's how you do comedy. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying the legality of it.
The lines are still there, my nigga. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying in the legality of it.
I get that. I get that. But at the end of the day, you say he didn't say nothing bad about his daughter. Now you're trying to say that him saying those primates is not him talking about his daughter. Then who was he talking about, huh?
Can you prove it?
Can I prove it?
And with Freezy then, bro. He did the live with Freezy and he say his name. You
Nah,
got
I see what you said. I just didn't remember. I ain't gonna hold you. I just honestly didn't remember him saying
Like he said,
directly crazy about
get that
his
dude
daughter.
off my camera. Women been called dude
that's
for years.
crazy. That's crazy.
I called women dude before.
Nah. He was talking about his
you gotta
daughter,
be consistent,
you know what I'm
oh.
saying?
I know he was, but what
You
I'm
gotta be
saying,
consistent,
no,
bro.
I'm not saying he wasn't. Hear me out. This is consistent. I'm saying he didn't do it in a YouTube bad way. YouTube, it wasn't direct enough to get in trouble, and that's the genius of it. That's what I'm saying.
So
it wasn't direct.
Anton shit wasn't genius. It wasn't him not saying his name at all. That's not genius. But what Corey do is, man, come on,
Anton
bro.
went on a campaign talking crazy. Then he got to talking about I'm distraught.
My nigga. He going on a campaign talking crazy. What you talking about?
How you gonna go on a campaign talking crazy about somebody for a week, and now you talking about you gotta take her out of school and you gotta do all of this, and you did all that at 10 o'clock, and she might not be able to go to Great Britain, and she might not be able to do
you
over
being
a
consistent?
roast.
That's all I want to know. Because
I've been on here, and every time you come up here, when I say sucker ducker, everybody know I'm talking about you, so I don't even have to say it no more.
Anton got up there. Anton went on this victory tour, victory lap, or whatever victory, I don't know. And he was telling the story differently every time. But what I'm saying, I'm not saying Corey didn't talk about his daughter per se. I'm saying the way he did it keeps it safe. That's how comedy rock.
You're not telling me
the way he did it keeps him from getting in trouble.
What's the difference between that and Freezy shit, bro? You gotta there's gotta be some consistency with that.
What about Freezy? I never paid that
Freezy name in the live, and everybody was insinuating and putting in the chat that he was talking about Freezy, even though he never said his name.
And guess what?
It's the same
it gives
shit.
Anton plausible deniability.
But y'all not giving it to him. Y'all saying
we don't have to give it to you. We don't have to give it to you. You just have the opportunity to have it. Because that kind of stuff is up for the interpretation of the audience. But that works. But legally, it's a safe spot. When shit's up for interpretation, when they gotta ask you what exactly did you mean by that, and you can be like, I call people dude all the time. I said dude to everybody. I call my mama like, dude, what you doing right now? And people do talk to their moms like that. And you don't even have to believe it.
There's only one person up here that lives with their mother, and we know who
do
we're
all
talking
kinds
about.
of shit to just.
Court is about what you can prove.
Don't nobody got sympathy for a winner, so I get it.
Oh, that's cool.
Who's a winner? Who's a winner?
This is what I'm saying. Just because you criticizing somebody don't mean that you hating on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why I think before we say anything about Anton, before we say any criticism about Anton, I think we all should celebrate him every time so it don't sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that is where the misunderstanding. You say what?
I just say be consistent. If you gonna
I
get on, if you gonna be on Freezy side for the shit, then you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're gonna give Anton smoke for not saying Freezy name in the live, you gotta get the same smoke to Corey for doing the same and doing shit. That's all I'm saying. The Freezy shit when he didn't say Freezy name in the live, and y'all knew who he was talking about.
Talk about everybody's
when
kids.
Corey was talking
about
his
baby
family,
mamas.
y'all gonna pretend like y'all don't know he was talking about his family.
He talking about everybody that ain't
I know who all of them was talking
Come on,
about.
We said we knew who he was talking about. I'm just saying he did it in a way that keeps his channel up because he did it in a smart way. That's all I'm saying. Ray Charles could see who he was talking about, but it ain't about like Coach Furr said. You know, the law shit ain't about all that interpretation shit. Because interpretation can be denied. You can say, well, I didn't say that. I can't say, you can say, I didn't mean that. I didn't say that. There's no way for me to prove that straight up.
Yeah,
that's why you talk loosely. That's why you be suggestive with your statements.
Yeah, I agree with that, because I think that people was trying to push like he was gonna get like a defamation case or something like that. I don't think that's why Anton was trying to sit up here and say that this will hurt his daughter's chance of getting into some type of school. But that's the only way that you can get a defamation case is if it hurts you in some type of way, you know, from you gaining, you know, something, whatever the case may be. So, but at the end of the day, he just said that she was a monkey. Like that doesn't hurt her for getting into some type of college, or that doesn't hurt them. So no, I don't think no case.
Even better, he didn't say that. He didn't say Anton Daniels' daughter is a monkey. He said, get that primate off my screen or whatever. Or that primate. Don't be having primates. See, it's words matter. I know y'all think it's the same because it feels the same, but how something feels that was said and what actually was said that's how the court of law works.
Okay, but what I'm saying,
look, I don't think this is going to no court of law. I think it's gonna be some YouTube shit.
Does the shirt matter now? Does adding the shirt matter now?
Because that don't even the shirt don't listen. The shirt don't even say that's Anton Daniels.
The shirt is fucked up, dude. Look, I ain't gonna hold.
No, I ain't. None of it's right.
I just seen something. Did anybody catch that he's standing on like a little step stool?
And he got a safari suit on. Y'all.
Look at this.
Like a zoo.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's funny.
I say that because
some things that is not right be funny. You know what I mean? It's just is what it is.
And for the people who say
what August was saying, far as YouTube guidelines, you know,
that video been up for a week, got about 400,000 views. But I'm saying, YouTube had a problem with it, they would have said something already.
No, you know what this is? This is the whole Manosphere Red Pill thing in a capsule. It's the nerds against the Pookies and the Ray Rays. That's all this is. It's just the biggest nerd that done got a few dollars and he can flex, you know, kind of like DJ Academics. And then you got Corey, more of the street guy, more of the ladies' man. And then another dude try to bring a baddie up there to try to stunt on the Pookie. So it's the same Red Pill, Pookie and Ray Ray against the nerds. It's the same thing since I started watching you niggas on this black YouTube.
No, I know he haven't violated no laws. What I'm saying is due to that first video, which was like you say, monetized and everything, plus this video with the t-shirt and everything, could that be a compilation of what people may consider as bullying?
Right.
No.
It is.
Nah, I don't.
It can't be bullying because Anton done said stuff. You can't bully someone that's attacking you too. Anton went on a week-long victory lap, saying he was shaking like a stripper.
Bullying.
No, but I'm saying that wasn't bullying.
This ain't bullying. This is mutual. This is
young man.
This is mutual combat at this point. This can't be. If that wasn't bullying, this can't be bullying.
He said he would beat the mess out of that man for a whole week. The night of the thing, he went on 5 different panels talking about what he was going to do to that man. And he don't even say Anton on
he's
the
going to get that channel deleted. He's
Because they did what they did on the show. Matter of fact, How is bullying
Fuck what I hate
and
on Corey. I
Corey
don't give a
stuff
fuck
about
if
his
he
daughter
his money,
was
what he shit
after?
don't what he eat don't make me shit. I'm just giving you
Well,
an opinion.
why every time
What
you
I'm
gotta
saying
talk
is,
about
Corey, the way
loins, you get
YouTube
mad?
look at it is, it's not the
You
same
got to
way
call
as like a
somebody
court of
sweet.
law.
You get to talk
The
about
way YouTube look
shitting.
at it is very
You always
differently
get to
than
talk
the way
about
everybody else.
Y'all
Stop,
go one
bro.
at a
Stop
time.
dick riding, bro. God
goodness.
damn.
One
The
at a
way
time.
Go again.
YouTube look
You
at it
right.
is not like a court of law. YouTube got their own guidelines. They'll come back and demonetize a video years later. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll have it
Well,
monetized.
he
years
said he
later,
checked
they'll find
with
a reason to demonetize
Corey
it.
got
he checked
YouTube
with
You gotta
lawyers.
think
YouTube
about it.
and they
You gotta think about it
monetized
like
the
that.
channel.
What I think Anton gonna do is people think that he gonna sue. I think he gonna go for that channel. That's what I think. I think he gonna try and get YouTube to demonetize his
And
fucking
he's a
channel.
sucker. And he's a sucker for that.
Cause I thought he was from the streets and he catch fades all day and had catch fades all the time. And Corey's shaking like a stripper and he'll whoop his ass and stomp him out and he don't want no smoke. If it's all that, if I felt that kind of way about my daughter, I'd get in the ring with him or square up some kind of way. Cause he said he catch fades all the time. His words, not mine.
But his family, he
don't
on
want
the
to
back
hit
and
the nigga
fight.
He gonna hit the nigga where it hurt.
He said he take face, but he came on the channel when he had a black eye when his nephew bebopped bop 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 his head. You forgot about that? Oh, you don't remember that video, huh? You don't remember around Christmas time a year ago when he said he got into it with his nephew, and now he say he go take fades. He said he whoop ass, and Corey was shaking like a leaf, and I will beat the shit out of Corey. You don't remember all of that?
Yeah, I remember Corey got daughters. I mean, Corey got kids and family members too that had to watch their dad get talked about like a punk and a weak nigga and a dog for a full week straight. Right?
Yeah.
They got friends. Their friends got to be like, yo, it's this little peanut head ass nigga on YouTube dragging your dad through the mud, bro. So everybody like Anton daughter. Like he the only one that skeeted up in a bitch and made a kid. Or just because it's Anton kid, she's some kind of she the towel of a goddamn god. She's not a demi. She's not his kid not a demigod, because that nigga not a god.
Did Anton mention
even when you know you on some BS, August, you can't tell the truth. Even when you know Anton is on some BS, you laugh.
But he mentioned their kid's dad, and the kids got to see that shit. You want to see your parent? You want to see your parent get talked about? That could be traumatic too. To see your parent get dragged on the internet.
If she's an Olympic champion, nobody never called her ugly or something to get her out of her game. How you gonna be an Olympic champion
this nigga
and you're
Corey
not
actually
mentally strong?
mentioned Anton's kid.
just
Anton never
saying,
mentioned
if you're
Corey's kid,
Olympic
so you can't try
champion,
and string that
if you
along,
on your
bro.
way
It's
to
not gonna
Olympics,
work,
you
my
gotta
nigga.
be mentally
Bro, this
tough.
nigga
If
is
you
really
got
dick riding,
300
bro. Every time I
medals,
talk, this
you
nigga want to
have
be
to
talking with me. Like,
mentally
what is up with you, my nigga?
There's
You're weird.
no way you
Calm down,
be,
my nigga. Like, chill, bro.
weak
I don't
if
swing
you
that way.
on your
I'm not
number
gay.
one or
I
number
don't like
two rank
dudes.
in
I know
the
you're
United
70.
States.
I know you're alone.
There's
I know
no
you ain't got
way.
shit to do. I know you interested
There's
in
no
it, but you
way.
gotta chill, my nigga. Calm down. That's why
There's
I'm telling
no
these
way
hoes, like,
you
you
could
gotta
be
chill,
mentally
dog.
weak.
You gotta
Hold
calm
up.
down. You gotta chill, my nigga. God damn.
I don't know why
You
this
gonna
man
get
always
pregnant. I'm
say
telling you.
Sweetwater
My
stuff
soldiers
when he
march,
talk.
nigga.
That's
I'm
probably
telling
why
you,
you
will
like
get pregnant,
Anton.
my nigga.
Y'all always go for the
God damn.
Sweetwater.
Oh my god.
It's something.
This
It's
nigga
something
is really
about
like,
you. You
oh,
always
like,
go to
god
the
damn,
Sweetwater.
dog. Cock munching.
It's ridiculous.
Don't let him bully. Don't let him bully. Don't let him
We
run you
fight.
off, August.
Every time we get up out of here, then
No,
sucker.
bro. I don't give a fuck about this
Get
old
up
nigga,
off
dog.
the stage. Get up,
Nigga, I'm
pass the
good,
mic.
nigga.
Get up
I
off
don't
the
give a fuck about
stage.
this old ass nigga, dog.
You ain't even an
This nigga
opening
is
act.
ridiculous. He is really hard up.
We're gonna let you
on my
perform
knee,
at the carnival
and I
first.
do not know why. I
let's-
bet he
let's
was
get
thinking
up
last
off
like,
the
I hope
stage.
August
You
get on the
just don't
panel
think
today so
your
I can meet
father
Roddy a little
Anton
bit
to
more.
do nothing wrong.
Let's let it play.
This is dedicated to you, lame. If you want me to, call me again. I'll send you one. Motherfuckers out here thinking they can control how war go. You playing with me, I'ma play with you. I'ma play with you, man. You don't even know. I saw a video online. This man talk about all his paper. I saw a video online. You know what I'm saying? Dude, wife shopping at Walmart. And he supposed to be such a boss ass motherfucker, but his girl was at Walmart showing her ass in some jeans. Or they wasn't jeans, they was some cheap pants. I'm gonna play the video. Because let me tell everybody something out there.
Wait. You know what? Nah, let me let it run.
If you put a video or a picture online, it belongs to the game. It's not even your.
Nah, bro, this nigga tripping, bro.
Nigga, that's a bro.
This nigga tripping,
bro.
It belongs to the game.
He's not gonna go for that fucking channel. He gonna go for straight for the juggler. He gonna try to get that nigga channel, bro. He not trying to sue this nigga. He gonna try and take his channel. That's what happened to OG Murder, dog. Cause he used to.
Bro,
he
once you
used to
put
tag,
some shit out
he
on
used to
the
tag Juby
internet,
up,
bro,
dog.
it's fucked up, but
YouTube take that bullying shit seriously, dog. Like, it's
But you can't get bullied if you was talking shit for a week. You can't be on the. You can't be on
look
the
at it like
attack.
that, my nigga.
You can't be on the attack then claim
YouTube
bully.
not gonna look at it like that, my nigga.
Yes,
and
they
I'm gonna
do.
tell you like
Wait a
this. No, they
minute.
don't.
Wait a
And
minute.
they
Hold up,
play,
hold
and they
up,
play
hold up,
favorites,
hold up,
bro.
hold up,
YouTube play favorites.
Corey get just.
wait a minute. So when Anton was on tour for a week, right? What was he doing? When he was talking about his dog walk, this nigga he beat this nigga ass. This senior citizen. What do you think that was? What was that?
It's not the same thing, because I'm gonna tell you like this. It's two things that's at play here that y'all gotta think about, right?
Man, you
Anton got
very
1 million
biased.
subs,
You're a
so
very
he's
biased young man.
Bro, this dude, dog, I don't understand it, bro. I really don't. I gotta show my part of this shit and show how this nigga really be meat riding me. So like, it's crazy. I've never.
Why
like,
every
dude,
time he got invited me to his loin, just like his daddy Anton? You and Unc was just going back and forth. I say one word and you get upset, brother.
It's two different things, because you.
I said you're biased.
You do
and
this
you got
every
upset.
time.
You and Unc just was having a verbal discussion boxing
match.
match.
Think about, right? YouTube does not always play fair or call a shit right down the middle. Anton is a high earner on YouTube, so they more than likely probably gonna side with this nigga, even if it's not fair. You could be right, Unc. Even if it's not fair, YouTube most likely gonna side with that nigga, because he got access to YouTube in ways that like a lot of content creators don't. And you got to think about it, right? They got a lot of YouTubers that, like black YouTubers, that talk about how YouTube show favoritism to white YouTubers all the fucking time for doing the same shit. They'll be talking about the same subject and their video get demonetized, but the white YouTuber that's talking that same shit don't get touched. So you got to think about it on that end. But Anton, he didn't bully the nigga, technically speaking, but what this nigga doing is considered bullying, dog. And I'm telling you, he gonna go for the juggler. He gonna try and get that channel took. That's what I think.
So who's white out of Anton and Corey Holcomb? Who's white?
Anton.
Out of those two, it got me Anton.
That was a good one.
Anton is whiter.
Hey, but the bullying situation, right? Because okay, it may not be bullying towards Anton, but this is definitely bullying towards his wife and his kids.
Yeah,
Said
okay,
nothing.
I see what y'all trying to say.
Yeah. So it don't have to be bullying against Anton per se, but Anton can put in, like some type of regulation. It's like, oh, he's putting pictures of my daughter, he's putting pictures of my wife, and that they could probably look at that as.
Let me ask y'all this, though. Let me ask y'all this. So let's say two people got into a fight at a Walmart, and we reviewed the video about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or when we go to, let's say somebody's on Pop the Balloon, and we go and we try to find them on IG or some shit like we be doing. Is that the same thing? Is that around that same lines? Because I mean, once it's on the internet and it's not private, I'm thinking it's public.
Yeah, but I mean, a picture on Instagram is definitely public, but what you do with it is the difference. If I take this picture on Instagram, I'll say, okay, this is a lovely woman. This is an example of a beautiful woman. Okay, that's different from me taking a picture and then saying, this is an example of an ugly ass bitch that looks like a dog.
He said she looked like her dad. He said she looked like her dad.
You got to calm down, because that's not what I said that he said. I'm just saying that as an example.
The example don't correlate to what we're talking about.
But
that's just because you can't keep up.
So what if I go to August's page, right, and see one of his picture and pull it up right now on the StreamYard, and we all start cracking jokes about it?
Yeah, he could put it. Yeah, he could put it. Yeah, he could put it on what's for that. Yeah.
I see. I can flag that.
I didn't know that's how they give it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to think another thing is that
it's not.
It is over the 1 million subscriber mark, so he has a different type of access to YouTube than the rest of these niggas, dog.
It's
The
not.
niggas
Well,
that have
Corey
bigger
ain't no little
pages.
nigga though.
I know, but he's not as big as Anton though. Anton bring more.
He
YouTube
actually more
revenue
famous than
YouTube.
Anton. Yeah,
Famous?
Anton might
Yeah,
be
but we
YouTube
talking, but we
famous.
talking, but we talking about YouTube. That's all I'm
Yeah.
only talking about YouTube. I'm not talking about no internet shit. And Anton bringing more revenue on YouTube for YouTube.
But
You
Corey
feel
only
me?
do a show once a week. You think if Corey did as many shows as Anton, he wouldn't be bigger?
Man, fucking right, but Corey don't have to work ethic like that, bro.
Corey got the number he got off only doing once a week.
Nah, but he gotta.
Anton
Corey
got
gotta tighten it.
5 channels.
Corey gotta.
And he drop every day, and he doing all kinds of shorts and
He would kill it, dog. No bullshit. He would. That nigga would.
all right then. So one nigga only do this as a part-time job anyway. It's like a hobby. So it's but still got big numbers.
But it
The
don't
other
matter,
nigga
though.
full
That-
time
that-
on this shit. He's
that
supposed to
shit
have more numbers. That ain't nothing special. He full time.
I'm not saying it's special. Why nobody said nothing about it being special? What I'm
What I'm
saying,
saying,
is
he
that
don't got no
Corey
special
Holcomb-
privileges.
I think
'Cause-
Corey Holcomb just got
You
a
don't
bigger
know-
name. Corey Holcomb got a bigger
That's all I'm
name,
saying.
and he's bigger out on
But the-
across platforms. Anton is
Yeah,
bigger.
he
on
definitely is.
What? But what does
If I
that
go
have
on
to do?
Facebook and
I'm about
ask
to-
a couple of people who's Anton, they might not even know who's Anton.
You
bro.
right,
Keep
but
it
what
a
that
buck.
got to do with YouTube, my nigga? You understand what I'm saying? YouTube is there's a partnership program, and so
Because
if you
you making
more
it seem
revenue
like
for
you
me
making it
than
seem
the
like
nigga,
Corey,
the nigga over
but you
there, and
making
you don't like
but
that
you
nigga, I'm gonna go
you
ahead and
making it.
I'm gonna give it a nigga that's not making the most money, and I'm gonna side with the nigga
But
that's making the most
August,
because
August
YouTube's
though,
running the business.
Corey Holcomb is a famous person. Are you telling me that Corey can't get in contact with the same people Anton can? Like,
It's not
what
the
do
same-
you mean?
What you're saying, I'm gonna give it to you like I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, Corey Holcomb is famous to black people. White people, Middle America, do not fucking know Corey Holcomb. They don't know nothing about no damn Corey Holcomb or Anton. We're talking about the specific content creation on YouTube and this specific platform. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that other shit. That's some totally separate things. What I'm forecasting, and I'm not saying this is just a prediction. I don't think that Anton is gonna try and sue this nigga. I think he's gonna try and take the nigga channel. That's what I think he's gonna do. I'm not saying it's
But
right or
Corey doesn't
wrong.
even make
I'm
it.
just giving an
So,
opinion on what I think.
You an
that his
old
move is gonna be.
flagging ass nigga, huh? You one of these niggas like to go on a flagging campaign and flag somebody's channel, huh? Just like a hoe.
I'm gonna show my.
So wait, you wouldn't flag nobody channel that's talking shit about your daughter? Like what the fuck?
Nah, man.
So you just let the nigga talk shit about your daughter?
Hey,
What the fuck?
young Keon. Not if I'm talking mess too, though. I
So
talk mess
what they
about
gotta
this
do-
nigga.
Right, if more people talking mess- So
Now, if I
wait a
was
minute,
saying
wait a minute.
You and a nigga beefing.
Hold
That's like
on,
you and a
if it
nigga
was a
beefing,
one-way
and
street
then
now.
in the middle of the beef, you trying to call the cops on them and shit.
That's
It ain't got nothing to do with your daughter, nigga. That's what it's like. It's like it has nothing to do
all
with
fair and love and war, nigga. You can't talk about me for a week.
Tell me how to act though. If
How to
you going
react?
at
You
me
can't.
for a
You
week.
can't disrespect. Then how you gonna disrespect and then dictate how a nigga react?
Channel taking it's all fair and love and war. Like you, so if he gets your
And that's
channel
my
taken,
point.
then it's all good. Y'all should be.
Look, you
Exactly.
act like you want him to get his
So you
channel
telling
taken.
you telling
You can't tell
Y'all
me about
been
it, man.
helping-
Okay,
y'all
you
been
guys
helping-
wanna- Why the
So-
fuck
so
would you do that?
Y'all niggas been
You
up there
faggot ass niggas.
It's okay to tell white daddy, but I thought he was a fighter. I thought he was a fighter.
What are you talking about? Like y'all niggas been up here campaigning about why this nigga shouldn't get his channel taken, and now all of a sudden it's all fair and love and war. But when we say he should get his channel taken, now all of a sudden it's like we got to make up reasons why it shouldn't get taken. Like that's bullshit, bro.
Whoever said something about whoever said something about channel taking my y'all? I don't even talk like that because I think that's weird.
Well, shit. All I'm saying is that let a nigga talk shit about my daughter and ain't got shit to do with her. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Goofy
Okay,
ass
but-
nigga. Fuck.
How about you beat him up if you don't like it?
Go off and talk
Hey,
about how much
you can't dictate. You can't tell me what I can do and how I can
All right,
respond.
then, exactly. So keep the same energy then. Exactly. You're right. So you're right. So you get to show it to
You're talking out the side of your neck, man.
So you just destroyed your own argument to make a point. Thank you.
Yeah, nigga, you did the same thing.
And I'm agree with your point. So based on your point, Anton shouldn't be mad about nothing. Based on your point.
All right. Based off of your point, you let a nigga talk about your daughter, nigga.
Who said that? You communicate like a woman. You say things that haven't been said.
What I communicate as?
That did not come out my mouth. Did anybody hear me say that?
What I communicate as, nigga. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna do shit. If
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Shut the fuck up.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of.
Get out of here. Police! Police!
Damn, I tried all of them. Let me see if that's gonna work. God damn, bro.
Line, it belongs to me.
It's the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and in the freedom of speech, you also are allotted the freedom to have your opinion, whether negative or positive, about any.
You see them niggas talking about how to go about this shit legally, bro. This is why we should have let the clip run the whole time.
In trouble for showing this. Let me tell you something. If you put it online, it belongs to me.
It's the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and in the freedom of speech, you also are allotted the freedom to have your opinion, whether negative or positive, about anything, public figure.
That's what I'm
Public
saying.
figure,
So
yeah.
people don't even know that, man.
Yeah.
They don't even know that. They acting like, because he sat back and tried to act like he was hurt. Get your cake ass out of here.
Yeah.
You can't afford to post primates. You simply can't. If you
Oh shit.
Yo.
That nigga cutthroat.
But the thing is, right?
That nigga down bad for that one,
Technically
boy.
human. All right.
Humans are primates. Humans
You know
are
what I'm saying?
primates.
Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
That nigga on
Humans are primates. So
Technically,
if
y'all
people
wanna-
so emotional,
technically, y'all are
they
trying
brain
to be
don't work.
offended. Wait a minute. Technically, y'all are trying to be offended because humans are
Corey
primates.
smart.
You know what I mean?
Oh, everybody up here fucking primate.
Oh, crazy. That nigga
No.
on funny, boy.
No, but
It's
but
the truth.
to August.
No, I'm a
point, what
player.
August
You
was saying
niggas is
about
primates, nigga. I'm a player.
You a
what
Neanderthal,
August
nigga.
was saying about the YouTube thing. See what Corey was breaking down from a legal perspective, like far as like as in like is it national?
Yeah, some court
like
shit.
far as criminal and stuff. What
Yeah.
August talking about is YouTube. That's two totally
This
different
different.
rules.
Yeah, it's
You know.
different.
But
It's like,
look at
hey,
this, though.
it's like being under the UCMJ, bro.
But check this out, bro.
It's the same shit
This
as like being
nigga-
under UCMJ.
Look at this. All this nigga gotta do, bro, is have access to a YouTube lawyer.
And they all big channels have lawyers, bro. They really
Right.
do.
They in the big league. It don't matter that this nigga is they both in the big league. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I
Both
think
Corey
got
done talked
Anton-
about
I think
Corey
Anton
done,
bring
hold up,
more
Corey done
revenue.
talked about way more important people than Anton. You don't think he have as a lawyer? He done talked about Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, Kamala Harris, real important people. Anton, hold up, Anton is a piss in a motherfucking pot to the people that Corey Hogan has talked crazy shit about on his channel. And you
I
don't
know
think
what you're saying.
none of them, you don't think when we talk bad about Jada Pinkett Smith petty ass, you don't think nobody reached out to him about nothing?
Bro,
Nigga
you
been talking
think that
shit for a
Jada Pinkett-
decade.
Like, think about it like this. You think that Jada Pinkett
She way
reached
bigger
out
than
to every
Anton.
small creator? Yeah, but you got to think about it though. They had a personal beef. Him and Anton have a personal beef, and it's very direct. Jada Pinkett is a fucking superstar, so there's everybody that's talking about her. If she gonna reach down and drag Corey through the mud out of all people, then
You're
she
like
gonna
Corey ain't got
that's a lot of work.
480,000 to subs.
That's not a lot, bro.
And his views be
That's not
bigger
a
than
lot.
Anton because Anton.
No, it don't. That's
they
cap,
do.
son.
You can
Yes,
look,
they
you
do.
can,
Nah, Corey
you can
uses
verify this.
that.
Anton numbers don't match his
Nah, son.
subscribers. Anton views don't match his subscribers.
Corey just
That
had
1.2 million.
Corey just had 21,000 people watching him, like literally 10 minutes ago.
Though.
No,
That's 'cause of this
Anton
shit.
ain't. It's like that every week.
This shit is like a stimmy for them niggas.
Anton don't never have that many watch. He be at like 2,000 something watching
Yeah,
him.
2,000.
He got a
Come on.
million subs.
Come on now, it's nowhere near comparison, brother.
Nah, hey, you could look it up. You could check out how many views they got on their channel. It'll
Now
tell
to
you.
be fair to you,
I'm about to
August,
check it out. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hold on, but to be fair to you though, Corey technically only, like you said, he only do like what two shows
Yeah,
a
he
week, I
don't work
think.
that
So,
hard.
Once a
I
week.
mean, it is.
Because he don't need it.
Yeah, he don't need to. He don't need to. What you talking about? He doing what Anton doing literally with 2 shows a week. Like, what are we talking about?
I think he do one show a week, just one.
Oh, one show. Yeah, one show.
Today, right? This one right
And then
here.
they got like 3 channels.
He do the 5150 shit because he can't work on the weekend because he be on the road doing shows. And the comedy shows usually start like on Thursday. It be like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sometimes they touch in the city Wednesday, depending on the shit. Or a little early, but it used to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They in the town for the shows. and then you come back Monday, reset, do your shit, and then pop out and do your show on Tuesday night. So he ain't really got a lot, so, and he don't really do a whole bunch of making little.
Nah, y'all niggas dead wrong. I can show you right now. Look, I can show you right now. This is on, Anton got like 3-4 channels. Just on the Anton Daniels channel, this nigga did 784 million views. Corey on the 5150 did 137 million views. Anton 7 times more than that nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think on YouTube, this nigga Anton is running the bag up and doing way more views than these niggas and bringing in more revenue. YouTube gonna fuck harder. They're gonna fuck with Anton a lot harder because he bringing in more money. Y'all niggas are wrong.
Again, you got it. But you missing the per capita point. One dude do one video a week. One dude do one video a week. And the other one drop something daily. So
what they gonna be like, oh,
you missing the point.
That's work ethic right there, my nigga.
That you missing that ain't what I'm talking about. We talking about how many people really watching you every time you drop something. And more people are watching. No. More people are watching more of Anton videos because he dropped more videos. But more people at a shot is watching Corey. Anton ain't never had 21,000 in no shit at one time.
You think YouTube care about per capita or who bringing in that revenue, bringing in that money for them to get more dollars?
Oh Lord,
man! I think
honestly, Anton money. They got Mr. Beast. Anton ain't that big to us, but he ain't.
They got Mr. Beast. And
yeah, they're not comparing. They're not comparing those two, bro. On the real though, they care about both of them. August, like this argument you trying to make that like Anton got more pull. I ain't jacking it, bro. I think that if Corey Holcomb wanted to get in contact with the same people, the same motherfuckers that's getting in contact with Anton, I think he could.
I agree. I think they both in the big leagues to where they got the same access. I don't think they're gonna just try to take this bag and say fuck Corey bag. I don't think they're using bag like this.
The bullying, bro.
YouTube is not a person. YouTube is a whole bunch of motherfuckers. It's not like just one person that's YouTube. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All right.
But post primates, I'm going to joke about it. Primates. You simply can't. If you post primates, I'm going to joke about it. Tampon. That's God. That's where that beat came from, right there. Make sure it don't beat no more though. But that was God. That was God.
I can't believe nothing you saying,
If you
but AD
your robe is not Versace.
He be saying that he has NBA players and shit, and that he can, call and shit.
I'm not gonna listen to anything you say, August cannot listen to you unless you have Versace robe. Now your glasses is nice, but they're not Versace like Anton's.
Yeah, in my robe, yeah, just a regular robe. It's a regular robe. My daughter loves
meat riding. Everybody in the chat is saying you meat riding Anton, brother.
Well, you damn. Fuck about what the chat is saying. Why are you?
To a certain degree.
That's what I want to know.
To a certain degree. Hell no. Y'all niggas crazy.
That's God. That's where that beat came from, right there. Make sure it don't beat no more though. But that was God. That was God's drum roll. If you post primates, I'm going to joke about it. Because see, you don't post them. What you do is you be in the streets with women who you said, oh, and she was looking so good. Hey, I'm going to tell you, to the girl that you brought up here, once again, I have nothing personal against you. In fact, I will take time out of my busy schedule to show you some of this real game. Stop hanging with the lame, but work him because we can use his paper. We can use his paper. But, little sister, I know you came all the way out here. He thought you wanted to go to the Lakers game with him. He don't know. You came out here so you could be around the 5150 show. I think you should go online and tell that. And we'll set it when you come on the 5150 show. And you know what I'm saying? We got some things for you.
She came out here for Eldon Campbell, but he died the week before.
You stupid.
Goddamn, she just missed Eldon Campbell.
You stupid.
Rest in peace, Eldon Campbell. Hey, can I say something, man? Real quick.
Go ahead,
Are you familiar with contextomy?
Familiar with what?
It's a term in politics. It's called contextomy.
What's that?
This is one of the things that has been placed in front of you.
Hold on. Before you say that, I just also want to say that show where I'm supposed to be getting in trouble for, that show was. Am I lying about that show? That show was what? YouTube did what with that show? They monetized it. So all you online lawyers, that show was viewed by YouTube and monetized by YouTube. Y'all don't know what y'all be talking about, man. Stop being a lawyer online. You're not a lawyer online. You somewhere using somebody else's internet, talking on somebody else's computer. Get your paper straight, man. Y'all know what you're talking about. Go ahead, give me this term.
Okay, context to me. The root word of it is context. So just spell context and add O-M-E-Y to it. And that's basically a strategy in politics. And it has 5 different elements, right? It has selective quoting, false attribution, misleading framing, time manipulation, and convenient omission. So all these things are present when contextomy is used against a political opponent. And it's basically where they take a quote that you said or something you've done, and they take all the material from around it, all the details from around it, they strip it of context, and they present it to an audience or to the media as in a way where the new context matches their narrative. So
you understand the art of war is to destroy the credibility of somebody first.
Right.
That's number one rule in the art of war, destroy his credibility.
Right. So, but this is the actual strategy that whoever this is, whether it's Sean Hawley or him, I don't know, but this is a political strategy that you just have to be patient with, you know what I'm saying, because it's false. It's false, you know what I mean? If you go back and watch any presidential debate, look how Donald Trump debates. They say a lot of false narratives about each other that they know aren't true about their opponent. But what this is supposed to represent is almost like in pimping, when we talk about the game you have, when you're standing on something solid, they're depending on frazzling you in front of your audience because they want it to appear to the audience like they're better for your audience than you are. So this is all strategic warfare, that because you're a stomp down guy, you've been truthful, you're a very honest guy, that I truly believe you have nothing to worry about, you know what I'm saying? But these are one of the strategies that they use, and this is something you got to be very aware of if you're anybody that is doing anything publicly in which other personality types feel like they may be better for what you have going on than you are. They may be better suited for what you're doing than you are. This is just all strategic. It's all psychological. They're not standing on nothing solid at all. It's all bullshit. Now, the people that we lose in the process, those are casual motherfuckers. Them is the type of motherfuckers that was diehard Cat Williams fans 10 years ago, then diehard Kevin Hart fans 2 years after that, diehard Mike Epps fans 2 years before that. Fuck them type of people. Everybody can't go to heaven, nigga. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers around you that like us that they attack, nigga, we ain't going nowhere. Fuck all you niggas, all you fly by night, lukewarm ass niggas, go. It don't mean nothing. We ain't losing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you know that as a homeboy, man, like, you know what, we stand with you, man. These motherfuckers, a lot of these people, they don't understand. They don't understand, man. Like that video. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I get what you're saying, man, and I'm glad you said it. And, you know, there's another thing that happens in this world. See, we still human beings. And most of us, even though we live a certain way, I live like a savage. I'm not perfect at all. I don't prey on the weak. I really don't. I don't prey on the weak like that, but I live a life where I need to do better. And I believe a lot of people live a life where they need to do better. In fact, want to do better. Now, that's not me judging, but I got a brother who I'm finna bring up here who also has something to say about this situation, and he is well informed in this situation, and I'm very glad that he's willing to come on the show because it takes courage for him to talk.
Islam?
honestly and candidly.
Probably is Freezy.
That'd be funny as shit.
Hey, that'd be funny as hell.
If that's Freezy, if Freezy was on there, that shit would probably hurt Anton's stomach. He'll probably lay an egg or some shit, bro. That shit
good look for
that
Freezy.
shit fuck him up.
I would have died laughing if Freezy was on that shit.
About what he knows. We need to either get him a seat or can we get him a seat and make sure he's queued up on the camera? Get him a seat. Now listen to me. I've known this brother for a while, as he used to come. Whenever he come to LA, he visit the Improv and everything was cool, but it was a conflict of interest at one time with who he know, who I know, and all like that. But this man got in touch with me and is willing to talk about some things that I'm glad he will talk about, because once again, I'm not lying about nothing. I stand on everything I say. And I just want to see what my brother got to say. I want to ask him a couple of questions because I believe he can clear.
Is it Uncle Jeff?
With what he has to say.
No, he don't mess with Jeff.
Jerry.
And it's Jerry.
Yeah, Jeff been up there back in the old days and shit, but I don't think he fuck with Jeff. And I don't think.
Well, I thought it was Jeff because he just said this was the person that they had a misunderstanding too.
Oh, yeah.
But they should get off, and I thought maybe it was Jeff. Maybe they squashed it.
Uncle Jeff been on Corey Hogan?
No, Zo What? And Corey used to be on Zo What?
No, ain't Jeff been on this show too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff
on that show too.
I never seen him on 5150.
That's what's up. Shout out Uncle Jeff.
I think he said he been on there too.
Come on up here. Right, baby?
Yes, sir.
Respect, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm so glad you came on the show, man. Listen, will you tell people who you are, man?
What's up? My name's Jerry Law, man. Dumbass East Duncan. I'm from the town.
That's right.
Comedian, man. You know it. Yeah, Harry.
Look, let me tell you something about this comedy thing, man. When
that's Laylaw.
In court with this, the judge said something to make me feel good. She said, "You guys,
who that is?
Laylaw. He from Oakland.
He's a comedian too.
Yeah.
Okay, I never heard of him.
Sound like you have a great community of how y'all get together and hang out, because I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't done it in a while. And I'm not saying I won't never do it again. It's just if I do it again, it has to be under different circumstances. We had got to the point where the show at the Improv on Monday nights really was going on outside. The show was really going on outside because all us, me, Jerry, a couple of people that's up here, I'm gonna let speak. We all used to hang outside on Mondays where we had almost or more outside than in the showroom.
Oh, wow.
And with events that happen, sometimes there's conflicts of interest. But this is Jerry, and I'm just saying it's like there was definitely conflicts of interest when everything happened. And I just want to ask you, brother.
Yes, sir.
When we was in Oakland, me and you was barking at each other. I was like, hold up. This dude, because I didn't realize it was you for a second, because but we was barking at each other, right?
For sure.
Can they hear the brother? We was barking at each other. So it was like, it was left with a feeling of emptiness. But I don't know if you remember the last thing I said to you, you know what? My bad, forget it. Am I lying?
No,
I said something like that.
Yeah, you was like, man, I ain't even tripping, dog. You can't come up in here, though. I'm like, nigga, I ain't trying to come up in there, motherfucker.
Right, I get it. But I was shocked to see you because there was a conflict of interest.
I totally understand that.
And you were speaking for the people you knew better. Yeah. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But as things have developed, just like clockwork, people think if you watch somebody throw an innocent person under the bus, do you know they're going to throw you under the bus as well? I'm serious. Everybody, see, when I was younger, I didn't know that. I used to be like, well, he ain't did that to me. That's how I used to be. But Brother Jerry, I'm laughing not to be rubbing it in, just saying like this is how it go every time. Brother Jerry has been thrown under the bus even after he picked a side and stood on it. Brother, Can you elaborate a little bit on what happened to you, man? Like, I ain't trying to put you on the spot to do nothing you don't want to do. There's no
this
pressure
all
on
me,
you.
man. This
But I'm
all me.
glad you here saying this
No, this
because
all
there's a
me.
narrative being put on TMZ like there's an angel being destroyed. And that's just not what's happening.
Yeah, no, it's no. What happened was to me was that after everything took place, like I said, it was going on out front for so long, and I'm trying to tell the tell Shorty.
Oh, he's talking about I guess he's talking about a lady.
Having that woman.
Yeah, they're slapping that woman. They not even talking about Anton.
Yeah. Christina Payne.
He slapped the
Yeah, I want to hear about that shit.
Yeah, because Corey Holcomb got a bigger situation going on right now. This Anton shit is really subpar to what the allegations is, right? TMZ trying to kill this nigga.
And the crazy thing about it, I don't really care about that. The situation with him and the woman is unfortunate, but I just
I don't care about it.
Yeah, I don't care about that shit.
I prefer to hear how it turn out than to be like following it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too like wishy-washy. It's not clear enough. You know what I mean? What's going on between them?
Plus that shit happen every day. Loudmouth woman get hit by ghetto ass nigga that got emotional. That shit ain't.
I ain't trying to normalize it. But I'm just saying,
I'm not normalizing
it. Like I don't know everything about it. You know what I'm saying? At least
he shouldn't have hit her. That's all I know. Is he shouldn't have hit that woman.
Oh yeah,
I'm
of course he
normalizing
shouldn't have
it.
hit her. He shouldn't have hit her.
He fucking wrong for that.
I'm not normalizing.
Nah, it depends, man. I ain't with hitting women either, but hey, man,
It depends.
It depends, bro.
That nigga's stupid.
The shit we can't act like the shit ain't normal. That's what I'm saying. I ain't normalizing, but the shit pretty normal.
Man, the black woman, the black woman.
The black woman is God.
It's a woman punching. It's a woman somewhere in the hood punching a nigga in the face as we speak.
The difference is this, and respectfully, I hope everybody can
And vice
accept
versa.
this.
And vice versa.
Light-skinned, ambiguous woman. It would if she was chocolate, they probably would have been stopped talking about it.
I don't even my brain don't operate on that level. I get what you're saying, but I don't even think light skin, dark skin. That shit's so
Hey man, I wish it wasn't that way, but it is what it is.
Is it really though, or do black people make it that way?
Yes,
They be treating they be treating them light skinned girls different. You can't come on now. Don't.
No, they don't.
If somebody making it away, if somebody making it away, then it is kind of is that way because somebody making it away. I think we make color. We make
we create it. That's what I'm saying. So if we just stop all that light skin, dark skin shit, it'll honestly go away because it's kind of goofy. Because at the end of the day, to the white folks, we all niggas. They don't care if you a light skin.
I heard the Jay-Z song too, but
I don't listen to Jay-Z, so I don't listen to Jay-Z, so that's all gonna be streaming.
That's cool. That's cool.
Wait a minute. White people got the same shit too. Like a
for sure.
It's like blonde hair, blue eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Neapolitans don't mess with Sicilians. Yeah,
but just because they do something don't mean we got to do it. They not the example.
No,
Fuck
I'm
them.
just
They
saying it's not that
Neanderthals.
strange as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Or not.
No, I ain't
that
saying it's
alien.
strange. I'm saying it's stupid. It's very common, but it's stupid. It's very, very common. But it's stupid as fuck because at the end of the day, it's about as stupid as that FBA and tether shit. At the end of the day, if me and DJ get pulled over in Louisiana, they ain't gonna give a fuck that he wasn't born in America. They're gonna see two niggas, and if they want to handle us like two niggas, they going to. They ain't gonna ask him, are you a nigga from America? Are you a nigga from elsewhere? They don't give two fucks about that. Just like they don't care if a motherfucker my color or B love color. You look me or Chris Brown, we both niggas.
I heard some light skin slander earlier. I'm just saying.
You know what? But that's because Angry Man not representing the lights. You know what? Y'all gotta have a light skin conference. Y'all gotta have a light skin conference and hold Angry Man accountable. Y'all got to.
He was being a diva, man. Angry Man being a diva at the start of the show.
You know what I
He
mean?
said something to DJ Witch Doctor that was wild, and DJ Witch Doctor ain't never just.
And he's showing up all the light skin stereotypes, bro.
Yeah. But
in that level of disrespect, I ain't never heard DJ Witch Doctor say nothing since I knew him that warrant that level of comment.
Oh, but that's
she called me off guard.
Yeah,
he didn't have to
that's
go
how
that hard. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
No, I mean,
this just happened.
Delivered it. It was real class. He said, "That's that light skin shit," but I'm not gonna put that on all light skins. I heard him. I was listening.
Right.
No, we ain't talking about that
Malcolm
part.
X show told Malcolm, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Different
Yeah.
light skinned people.
And Thurgood Marshall and W.B. Du Bois.
And the nigga that made Peanuts. Was he light skinned?
George Washington Carver. No, he was brown, I think.
All right, man. Let me
Yeah, because they ain't talking about, bro. They ain't talking about shit, bro. And in all honesty, the only thing I don't like about this whole conversation is that motherfuckers just act like Corey Holcomb didn't go too far, bro. Like I don't like that, bro. That motherfuckers is acting like he didn't go too far. Like and I don't like Anton either. But at the end of the day, bro, every Anton situation ain't the same, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with him talking about.
Anton is here. Yeah.
the first thing I would say that was too far is that
Is he angry man under the bus? Oh, forget my friend for years.
Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you regular. You know what I'm saying? Companies here. But yeah, I do think it was crazy for him to mention dude, daughter, and all of that shit. But the people who was defending Anton said it wasn't no rules. You can't tell a person how to respond, and then a week after, look at what happened. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy to me how it happened. That shit is karma, poetic justice, whatever you want to call that shit. That shit was crazy.
Anton and Corey both are habitual line steppers.
Yeah.
They like Rick James. They come in and stump the mud in your couch and say, fuck your couch, nigga, because you can buy another one.
But only one.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all basing that off of what Anton has done, and that's what I'm saying. You can't base your conclusion on this problem because Anton did this and that in the past. Like you can't do. I don't think that you can do that. Like this is
talking about what he doing now. Remember, they went on the show. They cussed each other out. At that point, it was null and void. Everything was even. We both cussed each other out. Then Anton immediately left and went to his room and talked cash shit. And then
about him though. Cash shit about him. About
Corey.
Yes, exactly. That's my point. He was talking cash shit about Corey, how he was gonna whoop Corey ass, how he was gonna do something to Corey, not his kids. not his kids.
Listen, if you kick me in my stomach and I choose to shoot you point blank in your head, you can't dictate how I react.
Yeah, that's
you kick me in my stomach for no reason, I might overreact. But
you keep talking about somebody dictating. Nobody gives a fuck about what you did. We're talking about was it right or wrong. Ain't nobody dictating nothing. We're talking about what you did right or wrong.
Let me see your moral police badge.
Yeah. Okay, we can determine it off of this. So
even in football, sometimes people get hit late. Sometimes people do a cheap shot, even in football, though. You know what I'm saying? Some people hit below the belt. And
okay, then we can determine the morals right now. Would you allow a nigga to sit up here if you was arguing with a nigga? Allow him to sit up here and talk shit about your daughter? Would you do that?
I had to allow him because I can't stop him, but he gonna have consequences because action got consequences.
But wait, why does he need consequences? If it's not wrong, what consequences is he getting? If it's not wrong,
I'm gonna tell you why. Not because it was illegal. Not because it was immoral, because I got in my feelings about it. But I'm a man enough to admit that. It would be because I was in my motherfucking feelings.
Calm down. Why are you in your feelings? Why are you in your feelings?
Because it was my daughter and I got emotional.
Okay, so you got emotional. Why?
Because it was my daughter.
Okay, so it's your daughter. What's wrong with him talking about your daughter? If there's nothing right or wrong, then why did you get emotional?
This is what you call a leading question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on 1 second. I want Witch Doctor to play the part when Angry Man was cooking you. He was.
Hey, Witch Doctor derailing because he doesn't agree with me. Ain't nothing wrong with it, Witch. Calm down, Witch. I'm trying to get into his mindset. Because this nigga Uncle trying to sit up here and say there's no such thing as morals or right or wrong, but yet for some reason he would get emotional if a nigga talk about his daughter. Like what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
Why you keep doing that? I did not at no time did I say there's no thing is right or wrong.
Out the side of y'all neck and y'all trying to defend this nigga, man.
Talk to people.
Wrong, my boy.
You gotta stop quoting people on stuff they didn't say.
Wait, is that
man? I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to, brother. At the end of the day, wrong is wrong. If you got emotional because a nigga talking about your daughter, it's because you think it was wrong.
If a brother get loud,
What
he get
are you
emotional.
talking about?
Why
That's
can't
right.
he
What's wrong for you ain't wrong for the next nigga.
No,
What's wrong for you ain't right for the next nigga.
Unc said that he got emotional. That's what he said. He said that
I'm
he
just
would
saying,
be. He said that that would be
brother
comfortable.
passionate
But
about
that has
something is
nothing to
getting
do with
emotional.
right or wrong.
You niggas
The
ain't no
nigga cannot be
cyborg.
the nigga cannot be wrong, and I still got emotional.
Bro, you're
Who on here doesn't have emotions? They always say you get emotional. Who doesn't have emotions? Y'all not cyborgs.
I be trying to
or
figure that shit
robots.
out.
We have
But again, it's that Keon that's doing all that barking.
Oh my God, this old ass.
I want to see the part of angry man.
That is
The
okay.
angry man.
Why do old niggas always gotta ask who's talking?
It's one
Why
you to smoke.
They're talking.
I want
Because we know listen. We know you one of them old niggas in the balcony from the Man Muppet Show. You always angry, young man.
Bro, you have a
August. They both Anton supporters. You know what I mean? They're angry. The only thing they
Nah,
respect
we
is
just
the
say
bad.
dick riders, bro. I just call it how I see it. Y'all niggas is dick riders and hate Anton, so y'all gonna see it any other way.
Exactly what it is.
That's
That's
exactly what it is. That's projected.
Y'all don't like Anton from the y'all don't like Anton. Y'all don't like Anton from the past. Hold on, bro. Y'all don't like Anton from the past shit that he was doing. That's why all y'all bring up in this situation is how Anton was talking about other people's kids. How Anton did this to other people. That has nothing to do with the current situation.
Wait a minute. None of
Hold
this.
up,
Wait a
DJ
minute.
trying to talk.
This whole stream, nobody bring up nothing from Anton past. We bring up shit that he got with the same people that's on the screen with, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not okay. First of all, nigga, I'm not saying that you were talking about it currently. I'm just saying that your decisions and your conclusions about this current situation is dependent on what he has done. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're talking about his past right now. I'm just saying that you're being biased. And your bias is coming from the fact that you don't like Anton.
No, it's this situation. It's specifically from this situation.
This situation right here. Listen, if he'd have walked away like a player after that show instead of going on a week tour, a week victory tour, it'd have been different. If he'd have walked away from it after he said, come outside, and just let it lay, it'd have been cool. But he didn't do that. He left that show. And then every single day for a week straight is, I'd have slapped him. He was shaking and all that. They habitual line steppers.
Okay, so again, since you're beefing with a nigga, it's okay for them to talk about your daughter.
That's what
Bro, wait a minute, bro. I just want you to know, bro. I just want you to know, bro, being out here in the real world and just assuming that there's some invisible rules that people don't like, bro. Niggas be having problems with niggas. Niggas kidnap people.
Niggas will punch your grandma if they don't like you.
Niggas is send some shit to your family house so they let you know that they know where your people living. All types of shit.
Bro, y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all making up any excuse. Y'all making up any and every excuse, bro.
Never heard of that, bro. Dude can't find you, they'll find your crew.
That just recently happened, Wish Doctor. Charleston White was talking crazy to a dude, and the dude went and pat his son on the shoulder, the little Latino boy, the Charleston White's son. He said, I just wanted to let you know he can be touched.
You see?
See, that's retarded shit. To me, that's retarded shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers be doing stuff.
Let me put it in your terms, then, young Kia. When y'all be fighting, what if a dude sneak you and you be talking about you snuck me? But it's all fair when you fighting, bro.
It's all fair.
But this ain't the equivalence. The equivalence here is that he snuck my daughter. Me and him got into it, and then instead of him sneaking me, he would go sneak my daughter.
That's what a dude gonna do when you antagonize him for a week.
Now we go with the how you know what a nigga gonna respond with. This is what I'm saying. Y'all
If I antagonize a dude for a week, how I know.
How I know how you gonna respond? He can respond anyway.
Playing basketball. I found
bro.
you hard,
respond
and I campaign
talk about your daughter.
the
next time isn't the next time somebody talk about your daughter. Just remember, he can respond any way he wants to. Just remember that, bro. He can respond.
My daughter grown, my loved one.
Yeah, I think what happened was
I gotta do anything.
that comment was made, and then his wife hollered at him, his auntie hollered at him. All the women in the family had a council and said, "You got to do something."
Now you speculating.
Yeah, it's a good speculation.
That's crazy.
Definitely speculating a motherfucker. Bro. At the end of the day, bro, in this current situation, what happened was that them niggas got into it. Them niggas got into it on his show. Then once they left, you right, Anton went on a whole week campaign of him talking shit about Corey, and Corey responded with literally talking shit about him at first, and then bringing up a picture of his daughter. That is the current situation.
Daughter and wife.
You in the street,
daughter and wife. Yeah.
You in a street fight, you know a dude might pull a knife out, he might pull a gun out. Anything can happen in a street fight, bro.
Again, you keep talking about what a nigga gonna do to me. If a nigga pull a knife on me, that's cool. But if he put a knife on my daughter, that's standing
in the streets. Well, hey, don't get no fights.
Yeah, all right, bro. Y'all niggas is weird.
We're not saying this. Keon, we're not saying this. We're not saying this right. Keon, we're not saying what Corey was right. Corey was wrong.
You're not condemning it at all. So you're wrong.
Hey, DJ, can you put your thing up again? Something like nobody agrees with Corey putting his daughter on the video or some shit.
Yeah, we don't agree with that. But look,
me and you want to let y'all know that morals is some invisible shit that we.
Yeah. It's
it's real, nigga. Rather if it's invisible or not, it's real, nigga. Air is invisible. Air is invisible, nigga. You're living right now. You breathe in air.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You could breathe in the air and you could witness the air with your senses. Moral is some shit that's subjective. Every place don't got the same moral. Everywhere we go, oxygen is oxygen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so on the other side, you guys are saying that. Okay, go ahead.
If me and you have a fight, I might.
Wait a minute, Nightish. All I'm saying that morals is some subjective shit and it's some invisible shit we agreed on. We can't assume that everybody gonna adhere to that shit. That is being naive out here in the world. Assuming that, look, if my $100 fall from my wallet when I was at the register, somebody shouldn't pick that shit up and put it in their pocket. So I should walk around oblivion to that shit. Nah, I need to be on point because if I drop my money, somebody's gonna pick that shit up and put it in their pocket. That's how life is, bro. I can't just be naive about this shit.
Some people
I feel like if Anton would have brought up a picture, of this man's daughter, you niggas would not be saying the same shit. I bet. I put money on it. I put money on it. I would put money on it. Y'all niggas would sit up here and be like, oh, that nigga's so wrong.
Not if Corey was talking shit. You're not supposed to be bringing family
into it. I put money on it. I put money on it, bro.
If everybody had morals, we would have the same thing.
Yeah.
People violate the morals, violate the laws. People do dastardly stuff. But they had this one drill rapper one time, and they go back and forth. He went to the dude's grave site and he peed on it.
Yeah.
And he made a video. And then he was in a drive-thru.
Not his daughter's grave. Not his daughter, his grave. Yes.
Hold on a second. And he made the video peeing on the man's grave. He was in a drive-thru ordering some food. He had his daughter in the back seat. They start shooting up the car. Luckily, it didn't hit the daughter. But see, when you out here being in drill culture, you can't tell a man, time out, my daughter in the back seat.
Yeah.
So if you want to drag Corey dirt in the mud, you can't say, hey, man, he might go after my family. Then you need to just left the show and you were supposed to just leave. But he got right on the internet and was cooking. And then after that night, he went on 5 shows. Then the next day, he went on a whole nother campaign. So come on, man.
Yo, the Cone Squad is coming in strong, boy. You niggas, the Cone Squad coming strong in this motherfucker, boy. I feel it.
Right. That moral shit is invisible because you can't enforce your morals on others. Long as they moral thing don't cross legal shit, it ain't really shit you can do about it.
Yeah, it's subjective.
Because some dudes, I have this thing where as soon as I turn 21, I have a thing where I wouldn't sleep with girls that was drunk, even if I was drinking with them.
Yeah. That's a violation.
But I know some dudes, if he was drinking, she was drinking, they smashing. And a lot of people might have smashed the girl. And I'm not saying it's immoral because you know the energy of the girl and you know where y'all at. And it ain't always a negative thing because it could be consensual and y'all had no problems and y'all kept doing it for years to come after that. But it just was one of the things that I wouldn't do. And I used to get hated on in the army because I used to cop block. I ain't even gonna lie. If I see a dude leaving out the club with a super drunk chick, I tell some of the female soldiers, take her, y'all get that girl and take her back to her barracks, take her back to her unit. I don't need to see no two dudes walking across, carrying a girl across their shoulder, and she's damn near unconscious.
Yeah, that's Alex.
Well, we got training on that. We did a lot of training on that.
Alex Thomas.
We had a lot of training on that.
Great presenter.
That's Alex Thomas and Ice Cube in Players Club.
Exactly. That stuff always was that scene fucking pissed me off so fucking much. I was never about that.
Yeah,
but some niggas see nothing wrong with it.
Nah, bro. I
don't even
if a woman ain't into it, I can't see it.
You can stand on your square, my nigga. What you talk, like y'all niggas is talking about what niggas can do and when the niggas can't do it, what's more, what ain't more. Niggas stand on your square. Do you think it's wrong or not? Like y'all niggas are trying to play this moral game because you like it.
We said moral ain't shit.
Nigga was sitting up here talking about your motherfucking daughter. Y'all niggas will not be saying the same shit. Y'all would just be like, "Oh, this is moral. This is moral." Like what the fuck? At the end of the day, I bet you ain't got a response to what I say. I could do whatever the hell I am. You ain't got a response.
What are you saying?
He on a man show.
What I'm saying is that if a nigga was sitting up here talking to y'all niggas
on the man show.
Oh my God, this old senile nigga. Nobody gives a fuck about what your ponytail gotta say, bro.
You're hitting the man. You're hitting witch doctor below the bed.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Cut your ponytail off, nigga. Why don't you hit your ponytail go below the belt, nigga? What you talking about?
All I need is one mic.
All right, let's hold up, bro.
All I need is one mic.
I don't got the same amount of energy as y'all right now, right? But listen, right? What is it that you're saying that need response?
Man, nothing, bro. Go ahead, y'all got it, bro. Because obviously you niggas don't understand what the motherfucker's saying. Go ahead, bro. Y'all got it.
The reason why you looking at it like that
because guess what? Morals don't exist. Morals is invisible.
I'm asking you, you didn't want to say nothing, but no, you want. Go ahead.
I'm cool, bro. You right, bro. Because niggas was interrupting me throughout the whole time, bro. Like I ain't got shit to say, bro. Go ahead. All I'm saying is that y'all niggas trying to sit up here. Y'all niggas trying to sit up here and say that morals is invisible and oh, there's no such thing as right and wrong. But then we'll sit up here and say I wouldn't do it though. That's not something that I would do. But you know, if it's very open, because niggas can do whatever. You know, like I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. Y'all niggas,
we ain't talking about right or sorry.
Wait, don't meet him with hostility. Wait a minute, bro. So Keon, you saying that are morals visible or invisible?
Invisible, bro. They don't exist. Actually, they don't exist. They don't exist.
They
don't exist. You're being sarcastic, trying to sit up here and say morals is invisible, nigga. We know that it's a fucking word, so we know it's invisible. But at the end of the day, that's something that we still talk about. It's still something that's tangible. Our whole entire system is our system based off of morals, brother. It's not just based off of just random shit. It's based off of what niggas think. What are you talking about?
I got it.
He telling Corey how to act, but he won't even act right on the panel.
He got the same morals.
No, it's subjective.
There's no way to regulate it.
Exactly. Even niggas in the same religion don't got the same morals a lot of times.
And yet you niggas can sit up here and say that, oh, I wouldn't do it. But we can't. We don't. It's subjective. We don't know what the fuck.
There's not niggas that wouldn't. That
like what the fuck? You don't think it's wrong. You don't think it's wrong. But
we didn't think it was wrong. We don't talk it was wrong or right.
Bro, that's why we saying it's not about morals.
We said Corey was wrong.
Everybody now. So just because we saying that it's wrong, we all said it was wrong earlier in the earlier stream. Don't means that we gotta expect another nigga to say it's wrong. Oh, you say it's wrong. I'm saying, oh, that's what's up. We share the same morals on this. That's what's up.
I'm not even having an argument. I'm not about to argue with you niggas about what a nigga can do. I don't give a fuck. You can sit up here. You can make a whole argument about how motherfuckers exactly do whatever they want. Bro, at the end of the day, I have nothing to say. Yes, a nigga can do whatever he wants, but a nigga can do whatever he wants and end up in prison, and a nigga can do whatever he wants and end up as the president of the United States. It's just that fucking simple.
Right now, he's so emotional.
Yes, I think they don't like male cord. I think August and Keon don't like male.
Well, I just don't like that ponytail. That ponytail pisses me off. Every time you come up here with that dumbass ponytail,
Are your
and your shit
fathers in y'all
fucking
life?
receded,
What's
I
going
don't
on?
like that shit. Bro. I don't like that ponytail, bro.
How you gonna talk about my ponytail and you have a ponytail? Nigga, you look like a giant poodle, nigga. I seen your picture. You got that long ass hair, nigga. You the one got the ponytail, nigga.
Got a ponytail.
My shit dropped. Oh, now both of y'all want to try to come with a double team, huh? Look at you. You because your father's not your life and you don't like male authority. And then you want to talk about my ponytail. Nigga, my hair all the way down my neck.
But if a man is trying to put me in front of my woman, it's up.
This Spanish, 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 ass nigga with a